like, oh, I can go to the gym 7 days a week. So can I. I can do that. I can train legs every single day. And you know what? When I wake up the next day, my legs don't hurt. And I train hard. And
I train harder than you.
I've seen you train.
I'm the healthiest man in the world.
Oh my God. You know what?
You don't.
After this podcast,
we're
going to get them in the gym together.
Yes,
at a
let's do
training
it. I'm
session.
up for
Content.
You can't get in the gym with me. In the gym with me.
Wait.
Carnivore's back in the building.
I'm back.
See, look, you're not ready.
Did you miss me?
Ready, blood?
You're not ready. Look, you're all
I think you missed me.
chatting shit.
Ready, blood?
This guy has got some stuff up his sleeve.
Nah.
Yeah, he has.
No, not my sleeve.
Oh, where?
Okay, guys, welcome to Sinners Podcast. Just before we start, can everybody in the room turn their phones on silent? And guests, when you're speaking, can you speak directly into the mic so we can get the best sound possible for the podcast, please?
Sinners Podcast, the world's most dangerous podcast. I'm Sinner Speed.
Sinner Leco.
Well, go on, Leco.
Yo, one side is not working, you know.
See what I'm saying? You're not ready. See, I told you.
Nah, the headphones not working.
You're not ready.
Can you hear?
Oh yeah,
There you go.
yeah. I'm back.
Yeah.
So what go on, Sinner Speed?
What do you mean? But I just asked you what go on, bro.
Nah, it's about time I asked you what's going on. You alright though?
Any, you all right, Speedy?
Yeah. How's it going, man? I seen you lost beer weight still.
Nah.
Yeah, man, you lost beer weight, man.
Boy, it's I've lost a bit of weight,
This is
but
what everyone's saying.
I'm stuck in between diets and you know what I'm saying? Ways of living, you get what I'm trying to say?
You see, I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. I'm a bit confused. I'm gonna need some help, you get me?
Stop eating pussy.
So I gotta stop eating pussy.
Yeah, obviously it's a good diet to stop.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, sir.
Shouldn't do that.
I'm gonna have to rethink my diet then.
Drink the alkaline juice. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Big up all the sponsors. Jack Life JL Brands for all the liquors. F28, the rums, coconut, and the caramel thing. You got the G92 vodka. Obviously, you got the Jack Life vodka. jlbrands.co.uk. Promo code Sinners10. Go to the website, 10% off all liquor. We got Venom Power on these pre-workout. venompower.co.uk. Thank you, miss. Your little part there, just move everything out the way. You get saying, got your little ashtray there in the way of the Venom Power. You get me? Bit of a conflict of interest, but nonetheless, Sinners10 promo code venompower.co.uk, 10% off as well. That's it for now, innit?
Yeah, for now then.
That's it for
Accountability.
Yeah. But don't forget the WhatsApp community as well. Obviously, if you want to discuss what goes on in the show, like, you know, keep the discussions going on and whatnot, jump into the WhatsApp community. The link's in the bio on Instagram. Obviously, we've got the sports group, we've got the Red Light Show on there, and you know, could be a spicy show. You get me? So everyone might have their opinions. Everyone might have their way of doing things. So if you want to continue the conversations, jump into the WhatsApp community. Yeah, the link's in the bio on Instagram. Where are we going from here, Nicole? Big up Bruce in the building.
You got Bruce and Key. Where's Key?
Thank you.
He's beating the camera person.
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Carnivore's back in the building.
Carnivore's back in the building.
I am. Hello.
Introduce yourself for the people that didn't see you the last time.
I'm Rachel. I am 40 years old. I am a mother. And I'm on the carnivore diet.
I've noticed about carnivore. She likes saying the age.
Yeah, she looks.
Yeah, you know what
Wait.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
I'm
you know what?
I'm literally going to be 41 in a few months.
But above all
so
that, this is mind games.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? From early 40 years old. Yeah, I look like this.
Yeah, I know I look like this, but I'm 40.
From the diet.
What?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
It's all fours. 40 years old, 4 children, and yeah.
And you look like this.
4 different baby
Basically.
fathers.
You're like the definition of MILF.
Man said 4
Wait,
different
how long has she
fathers.
been doing this diet?
Can you believe it?
What,
How
4
long
different-
5
been doing
years.
That weren't me
On the
that said that.
20th of this month. 5
Don't
years.
look at me like that. That weren't me. It was the barman that said that. not
That
me.
was you.
No, all right.
So that was
So what was your diet before this? If you don't mind me asking.
So directly before it was keto for 6 months,
Keto.
which is what I'm doing now plus veg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you locked off the veg.
I locked off the veg and I felt so much better.
Okay. So you don't.
Before
actually
that,
thought
I
about
used to
what
do a
locked
lot
off
of
means?
juice detoxes and using, what were they called? Like the greens, super greens, buying all these nonsense stuff. I'd buy.
Nonsense.
Yeah, it doesn't
They're
work.
full of
None of it
sugar.
works.
Have
None of
some
it
respect.
works.
Ooh.
I have respect,
Now, you
and
need
I'm
to
going to
respect
tell
the
you how it
fruitation of
is.
life.
It's nonsense.
What makes you say that? Don't prove it to me. What's it? How is
Because
it
when I
nonsense?
was doing that and following everything as I should, my hair was falling out. I was blacking out at the gym. I was actually getting injuries skipping. Like I never get injuries anymore. And now I can lift heavier than I ever have before. I'm older. I should be declining in things like that. I should be looking worse. Actually, I look younger now than I did back then.
But
So,
you know about detoxing the body, though. Do you know what happens when you detox the body?
Yeah, we have organs that do that for us.
Yeah, but what happens when you detox
We
the
don't
body?
have to detox our body because our organs do it for us.
No, that's false.
It's
I
not
detox
false.
my
Why-
body and
why-
parasites come out.
Okay.
Parasites have
So
never
do you-
came out
do
of
you
me
know?
before.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Wait. What did you say? You detox your body and parasites don't come out.
Parasites came out of me when I detoxed my body doing 120 days on fruits.
Okay.
But that's never happened before, so my organs didn't detox the parasites out of me.
So what you're saying, if she was to detox now,
Did you use all the powders and stuff?
Be it ants
Did
and
you
that coming
do
out.
what did you use to do this detox?
I was using sea moss straight from Ireland and Jamaica. I was using natural herbs from Jamaica as well. What else was I using? Just pure herbs and sea moss, herbs and
Did
sea
you
moss.
use Sicilian husk? Sicilian
No,
husk?
none of that stuff. I didn't use no powders, nothing like that. Just natural stuff.
all right then. We got a whole show to get through. You get me?
Yeah, we do.
You know what I'm saying? This is early days. We're just giving it a little taste. You get me? But so yeah, carnivore's in the building. You're still on the carnivore diet, yeah?
I am, yeah.
Still sticking to that. Stand by that.
Yeah,
Swear by that.
yeah.
She's going alkaline after
Do
a
you
week.
cook the meat? Sorry, is it like you
I like it.
Blue.
I do, yeah. I like it blue, but I like a sear. So I can eat it raw, but I prefer it with a sear. But I do like it pink in the middle. So that is
She goes to
effectively
the
raw
farms
but
and
warm.
bites the cows.
Where'd you get your meat from?
That's what I was gonna ask.
I get it from an online butcher.
Okay. And you trust that?
Yeah, I do. I have connections with butchers as well. I have a discount code if anyone wants it.
Yeah.
Discount code.
Yeah, for a butcher's.
Barbecue.
20% off. 20% off meat.
Yeah, you might as well shout that out now.
Barbecue at Speedy's.
Yeah, if you head to Prime Protein, use discount code Carnivore Fitness, 20% off.
I see you into fitness as well.
Yeah.
What kind
Oh,
of?
well, actually, no, before. So before the whole thing hit recently, the last few years, when they closed the gyms down, before that I was going to the gym like at least once a day, sometimes twice, maybe sometimes 3 times a day. So I was really on it. But I've been able to maintain my physique and not really go to the gym. The last 3 years, I've barely gone to the gym.
Okay. I go to the gym 7 days a week. On my natural diet, no rest, nothing.
Well done.
5 hours of sleep a day and I'm good to go.
But what does that prove?
Listen, you two.
That proves that I'm healthy. That proves that I'm good to go. I done 120.
So no. I'm not saying I don't go
not
to the
there.
gym and I'm sitting doing nothing. I'm literally been smashing my house down and rebuilding it. I'm not doing nothing. I never sit and be idle. So it's not like a competition. Oh, you're like, oh, I can go to the gym 7 days a week. So can I. I can do that. I can train legs every single day. And you know what? When I wake up the next day, my legs don't hurt. And I train hard. And
Your legs hurt.
I train harder than you. I train.
I've seen you train.
I'm the healthiest
You
man
do
in the
not
world.
train.
It's
Oh
not
my
even
God,
up for
you know what?
discussion.
You don't.
After
I've
this
seen you
podcast,
train.
we're gonna get them in the gym together.
Yes,
At a
let's do
training
it. I'm
session.
up for it.
Content.
You can't get in the gym with me. In the gym with me. Take time on the streets.
All right. Let's move on. Lex, where are we going from here?
I was gonna go there, but you know what? I'm gonna get it a break for a sec. I'm gonna swing to the right because I ain't even heard her speak a word today. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Katie and I live in Birmingham.
Are
I'm
you
not from
from
here though, but I do live here.
Oh, you're not from here.
Nah.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Northampton.
And what?
Yeah, no
Yeah.
comment.
Why are you looking at
She was
that?
the only family there.
Yeah. I still got family.
What's wrong with Northampton?
There's nobody there, bro.
What's right with Northampton? What's
no
right?
Where you got water from?
Can we have some bottles of water?
Oh,
Please.
oh! I thought
Also,
he was
I've left
asking.
mine as well.
I thought he
so
was
can I
asking
have
where's
one?
that water from. Like, yo,
He was
Yeah,
going to say
the
something about
the
the
water's
water.
got meat. The water's got meat in
I
there.
thought that.
Debate about the water.
I'm not mad extreme. I'm not mad extreme.
You know, not all water's good for you as well. Like, that's another thing. As well.
Yeah, it's true.
Facts of life.
I
Facts of
thought
life.
water was
Everyone's
it's
coming
true.
with their own dietetics now, mad.
Yeah, that water shit.
Like, you should drink water out of a glass bottle or something.
That shit
Who
water.
said that? Who said that?
Because the plastic's in the bottle and like
Shit
all
water.
sorts.
Very true.
Costco water shit.
Yeah.
Oh hey, at the end of this episode, yeah, no one ain't gonna eat nothing. You're gonna say that's gonna be the diet. Let's just starve.
I've done that as well. I've done breatharian as well.
Yeah,
I've done breatharian. 7 days of nothing.
breatharian.
Nah,
I don't, yo, there's people that don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Just breathing. I didn't eat or drink. Just breathing.
It's eating your breath.
Oh, breatharian. Nah, that's mad.
That's a dry fast. That isn't a breatharian.
Wait,
Breatharian is long term.
Mine was long term. 7 days is long. Could you do 7 days?
I don't want to do 7 days.
I'm asking, could you? I didn't ask.
You know what
Your mic's
happens?
not working.
It's not
Go
working.
on, go on.
Get closer. Put your mouth on it.
Put my mouth on it.
Why do you keep looking at me? Me talking?
Sometimes you can't tell in the
I actually thought that was you as well.
Did
Yeah.
Oh.
It's these.
Who was it?
Speak.
This could have been done before.
Go closer.
Go on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
Breathe.
I can hear you.
Go.
Breatharian.
Yes, he's going mad. We apologize to the barman. But anyways, has everyone had some breath? Yeah? All right, then let's continue.
Let's continue. Sorry, what was your name again?
Katie.
Katie, yeah.
Yeah.
So what was you saying now, Katie? Like, Northampton's the
Dead.
dog shit.
Yeah, you're not missing out if you've not been there.
And what is Birmingham the bee's knees?
Birmingham, I'd say, is like the concrete jungle, but I think it's got the best of both because to me personally, London's like the rat race. It's very competitive. It's very flex status. Like, I can't deal with that. But Birmingham's got both. It's got that side, but also if you want to live the quiet life, you can, I think.
Oh, yeah,
So
man,
what do you do?
I do music videos, I do ring girl, and I do living care work as well.
Part of CC's models.
Yeah, I am part of her agency.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big up
with a
CC's
few.
models
Yeah, big up
In the
CC.
in the building.
Yeah. So how's the music? So which one's your main?
My main, do you know what? I'd say the care work pays my bills, and then
Yeah.
all the modelling and ring girl stuff is just extra money because you need to have more than one income
Yeah,
these
of
days.
course.
So is that like more where your passion lies, modeling kind of thing?
Not even. I do it because I find it easy. Like, people call me like one take Kate. Like, I just find it really easy, to
Yeah.
be honest.
She's saying
What's a ring model?
Like ring girl, like at the boxing events, you know, when they hold the cards up and walk around.
Okay.
The skimpy thongs and all that.
Not always, no. No,
How do you feel when you do that stuff?
Do you know what? For me personally, I would find it more embarrassing if I did a shit job. So I force myself to deliver. Do you know what I mean?
So you have
'Cause I
to
find
kind
it
of
more
pretend?
embarrassing. Sort of, and then also I don't wear my glasses, so I can't see them anyway. So just do my thing,
Okay.
get my money and go home.
So it's just about the money then, basically.
To be honest, yeah. I mean, the care work is rewarding. Like, I think it keeps me humble though doing both because I could literally be like no makeup, no nails, wiping shit, like dealing with someone that's dying, and then the next minute I'm in a Ferrari in a mansion in London. Like, it's
Okay.
two like extremes.
So does that mean that are you impressed by the high life, the
Not at all. No.
flashy stuff?
No, because it's all rented.
Yeah.
I value the time and the effort and the discipline and the dedication that goes into getting those things. I value that, but it would never impress me. No.
No.
So you're doing beer twerking in the video?
I've never done a twerk. Well, actually, I was. Do you know what? There was a video that I did like not too long ago with H, and there was loads of twerking. I was actually the only one that didn't.
Is that
Why
the one
not?
that Paris was in as well?
Yeah.
And H was in her DMs
Yeah,
after,
yeah,
yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm in that quite a lot, but I
Yeah.
wasn't twerking. Not one scene of me twerking.
No.
Why not? Can you twerk?
Yeah, don't get me. I'm mixed race. Don't get me wrong, but I'm definitely more white than black.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so
I
you're
can,
stiff.
yeah.
So you're
Stiff, stiff
I'm
up.
not stiff. Why do people assume that?
Oh, you just said
You just assumed it.
You assumed it.
You
I
just said
bet you
I'm
didn't
more
even
white.
know I was mixed race.
You
I
did
know.
kind of imply.
Nah, I did. What do you mean? What do you think? What do you look like? You look mixed race?
Do you think people like usually say I look Latina or like
Oh,
Italian?
no,
or
kinda,
something?
semi, yeah.
I ain't got my curly hair today, but
Oh, you normally got curly hair?
yeah. From
Okay.
the island of spice.
Okay, so you just full black, white. That's it.
Yeah.
I see that's the you got that little
Little what?
twang.
What's the twang twang roll?
Yeah, the Latino look guy that's semi.
No, I'm from the Caribbean.
Oh, just relax.
Which part?
Grenada. Grenada,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Tiny
okay.
island.
Your type?
No, not really, to be honest with you. I'm into my empresses.
Empresses.
Yeah.
Twyla and
Are they into you?
Twyla's gone.
Are my empresses into me?
Yeah.
Of course.
Are they?
I'm the healthiest man in the world. Why would they not be into me?
We disagree with that.
oh, it's a smoke.
Yeah, he's ready, man. He's ready. You know, this is the boxing match. Just make sure you get the card up when you're ready. Yeah. When
I'm ready.
yeah.
Innit?
When it's round one, just put that card up
don't
in
do
there.
round
Nah, man,
one.
I
No,
don't
you
box
don't do round
females,
one.
man. I don't box females.
Nah, but this is different boxing. She's good, man. She's ready for it, innit?
I'm ready.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm
She got-
always ready.
She got the meat cleaver. You get me? Where are we going now?
We're gonna go to you, lollipop.
Yeah.
You've got shades on, so I can't see what your eyes are.
Why do you need to see his eyes?
When he's like you, like
Yeah.
I already knew.
You're the only one that's got a lollipop.
Yeah, but
Your mouth's blue, you know.
yeah, well now it matches my outfit. So.
Now
Yeah,
your,
makes
teeth,
sense.
your teeth are blue now.
Okay, deal with it.
She's on smoke as well.
Yeah, smells.
Everyone's confident, so you know. Big up Lou in the building. So, what's your name?
My name is Miss Ink, but
Miss
I go by Inks. Yeah.
Miss Inks, and what do you do?
So my main thing is music. So I'm a rapper, but I do like photography, acting, lots of stuff like that. Hosting. Just started running my own events last year as well. So yeah, all that sort of stuff.
Okay, what kind of events like?
Music events. So I'm from Telford. There's not really a whole lot going on there in regards to the events that you can get in the city. I started going out to Brum to network, met all of like my people, the people that I call like my soul family there, and now I'm just trying to bridge the gap with them people, and you know what I'm saying, like just create more opportunities in Telford for music.
So, for you, is it about making Telford somewhere like a good destination for people to come, or just?
No, I think it's more for like the people that are already there, like the creatives that are already there to like have a space,
Building
and be able
more
to
of an
connect.
infrastructure.
And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we don't like in Brum. There's so many events going on all the time, like ciphers, chances for people to perform. There's so much talent in the area, but there's not that much opportunity unless you branch out, and not everyone can. Has the opportunity to be able to travel out. So yeah.
What's mad about that is you say there's loads of opportunity in Brum. We'll say there's no opportunity in Brum. You have to go London.
Comparison
You get
to me,
So it's
there's
wrong,
so
man.
much
Yeah.
opportunity in Brum. Like
Telford, yeah, you're
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Telford.
yeah.
so.
Yeah. But it's just mad how people see it, and it like you come from a smaller place. You're looking at us, and we're probably not even being grateful for what we got.
True, true.
You get me? So so what you ready to do a freestyle later as well?
Yeah, got some
Okay.
bars for you.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Do
man.
you sing as well, or just rap?
Yeah, I do sing, but I'm not like a proper confidence. Like I'm very confident in my rap.
Yeah.
I like singing. I enjoy it. I've always done it, but I'd never pursue like just a singing career. Like I'm not good enough a singer to make it as a singer, but I think I'm good enough as a rapper to make it as a rapper.
Let's do the auto-tune thing, yeah?
No, not even. Like I post videos of me singing without auto-tune, like 'cause I play ukulele, piano, flute as well. Like
Instruments and all that.
so yeah, I post myself singing, and I have tracks where I'm singing as well, and it's not all like auto-tuned and stuff.
So you're just a musician, basically.
yeah, but
Okay.
rap is my thing, my bag.
Okay. So it's the type of guys that you into rappers as well?
No, not really. No, like I've only ever really fucked with one person that did music, and I don't really like him. So
What, rapper?
no, he was more like R&B-ish, wavy type,
Yeah.
singing, auto-tune singing sort of stuff.
Smoke weed.
Smoke weed.
I smoked more than him. He'd actually quit, and then when we
When you
started
say you
seeing each other-
outsmoked him?
Yeah,
Mad.
he actually started smoking again. So when he started seeing me, that's bad. But I didn't have a
Mad.
gun to his head. So
So you like getting high, yeah?
I enjoy weeds, like, and mushrooms as well. Like for me, it's just like psychedelics,
Swear down.
natural stuff. Yeah,
That's
like I like to microdose a lot.
That's interesting, man. We're going to ask these. Like,
Tell me
about
two
mushrooms.
things about that. Tell me about them psychedelics. What's it like?
What,
So I've actually done DMT 3 times and like well, I say left my body, but it's more like going more internal, and that would like completely reshape me as a person, and completely like blew my mind. And yeah, I was literally like up in like astral realms. It's crazy. I could talk about that for ages though.
Wait there. Why are you looking at her like that when she's talking about mushrooms? Are you for the mushrooms?
I've never
Mushrooms
taken.
can save the world, by the way.
I've never taken no psychedelics, so I couldn't really say, but I have heard a lot about it. But I know she wouldn't really be into that, so I just wanted to see your face expression and see how you're really feeling about what she said, because she's experienced it, she's practiced it.
Everyone experiences all different things. That doesn't mean that everyone needs to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to do that. I don't feel like, so there's people around me that do that. I don't feel like I need to do it. I like to be in control of my mind and just do what I'm doing.
I completely agree, and I don't actually trip anymore. I did my 3 DMT trips, but with mushrooms, it's more of like a microdose, so I do it to just like more enlighten myself, like elevate consciousness, and I actually feel more in control like of my mind, because it allows you to see things from other perspective, allows you, your literal brain cells can heal when you're microdosing. And there's so many different types of mushrooms. Like I was literally saw there's a type of mushroom that like depollutes water, and they're talking about how mushrooms can like save our seas one day. So I'm for mushrooms forever.
Okay.
You still microdosing now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't like taken any now.
Nah, no, I don't mean
Yeah,
today.
Yeah, but like currently, yeah. Like,
Is there any
I
mushroom in that
microdose.
lollipop?
No, I wish.
Was there any side effects to
It
it?
looks a bit too
Like that, like bad side effects. I was the first time that I took mushrooms was actually just after I did DMT, so I was like proper thinking that I was untouchable.
What's DMT?
Dimethyltryptamine.
Oh.
My man said, blood, you don't know what that means either, because I don't.
We all actually have like we all actually have a sack of it in like we have like in our brain, and it releases
I know what
when
you're
you
talking
die. But yeah. When I did
So
mushrooms for the first time.
are you like a tree hogger?
Yeah.
You hog the trees and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see the trees breathing and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are at one with the trees.
Yeah.
Bro,
Okay,
like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But yeah,
Energy
I
never
did like
dies.
6
I like
grams,
that.
5-6 gram on the first mushroom trip.
Yeah.
Lemon tekade, which is like the juice of 2 lemons, hot water. Tripped so hard, it was horrific. And I've still got PTSD to this day, which is why I don't trip anymore. But it also changed my perspective as like to not like I didn't need to do that much of the mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? So now I just use it to literally like
Microdose.
benefit me. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what it is? The first time I heard someone talk about this mushroom stuff, yeah, like I thought it was crazy, but you know, like I've spoke to a lot of people since and that have done mushrooms, and they're saying basically the similar things. So I'm thinking, yo, this shit must be real, man.
Yeah,
Like,
they're all crazy.
They really helped me like mentally as well. Like when I've suffered with like spells of like depression or like bad anxiety, I will start microdosing on mushrooms, and it literally will change the chemicals in my brain, and I will go through a really, really good period again. Like it takes me out of that place, which I think is really good. And because you know, with pills, they have so many side effects. You don't know what's crushed into these tablets that you take for antidepressants, and they kind of mask it. And the thing with mushrooms is not only does it make you feel better, but it takes your brain out of that place, allows you to see different perspectives, and literally like heals you as a person. So
yeah, but you're not in control though, are you?
when you microdose, you are like you don't lose control.
When you
of your brain.
microdose, yeah.
Yeah.
But when you don't, what
Yeah, so
what's
I'm
the-
talking about just the benefits of microdosing. I'm not talking about like going and doing big
Overdosing.
trips on
Yeah.
mushrooms and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
like tripping out.
All right then.
Last but not least, what are you saying, brother?
I'm there, man, just cooling, man.
Introduce yourself, my bro.
I'm the general, I'm the healthiest man in the world, and I just push positivity and righteousness all over the globe. You know what I mean? Naturally.
Naturally.
And where you from?
From Brum myself, you know, Brum based.
Okay, and you've got a lot of content where you're going into Tesco's and them kind of things there.
That's
innit?
the least, man. I got more than that coming, man. Tesco, I need to go to the higher ups Downing Street, and then I need to visit and show them what's really going on.
Okay, but for the people that haven't seen you, let them know what your agenda is then.
Where they can find you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at the General's Juice, and my agenda is pushing like real life, real history, because they teach us his story. That's what the word history means, his story. But the real history of my people and what we're about and what we live for and purpose, that's what I'm pushing. So I'm showing the people you need to believe in yourself, because we're powerful beings at the end of the day, and we need to tap into ourselves and higher the frequency. And us as males, we need to practice semen retention and stop giving all these girls that energy that don't deserve it, and a lot more than that. But that's just a short basis of what I'm on at the end of the day.
Yo, her face weren't looking too healthy there, you know.
As soon as you mention semen,
Yo.
you know. She
Yo.
just says, nah.
She was looking some of
What-
it.
You
what's-
can still have sex when you have semen retention, though, right?
Well, for me,
When
I
you're
wouldn't,
doing
I wouldn't exchange my energy with
No, I
just any
understand
and
that,
anyone.
yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say, but I
But
know
you
what you're
can
talking
still
about.
like do
Have
semen
sex and not
retention
release your seed.
Yeah.
Have you got youths?
Nah, I ain't got no kids.
Nah.
I ain't found the righteous empress, so I'm not gonna seed no one until that time comes.
Inks.
So wait there.
What's that? I was
So,
like,
no, wait there. So you see this path that you're on, yeah? When did it start?
I'd say it started about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But I haven't been this serious. I haven't been serious back then. Now I'd say I'm serious and I'm locked in, cause it takes time to gain the discipline and the mental state and the physical and for everything that's going around in the world and that, just with family and friends, and you're just learning a lot, because I'm still young at the end of the day, so I'm still learning as I'm going
How old
along.
are you?
24.
Carry on, yeah.
You get me? So I'm learning a lot as I'm going along, but like I said, it's a journey, man, and I'm just on my thing at the end of the day, and I still got a long way to go, and I got a lot more improving to do, and man's not better than anybody, but I just believe in the eye in it. That's just it.
Okay then. So what is it that you're pushing? Is it a certain diet? What is it like?
Not even just diet, it's just health overall. So emotional, spiritual, physical and mental. Like, we need to be mentally strong, we need to be physically strong, we need to be able to control our emotions, and spirituality as well. Like what she was talking about, some of the things there, and just nature itself, just standing in the sun and grounding, and those are the kind of things that I practice, as well as eating like fruits and vegetables and natural grains. That's what I live, that's what I breathe, that's just me.
Just fruits and vegetables?
Just fruits, vegetables and natural grains.
No meat, no fish.
He literally fed us melon before the show. Like,
Of course.
come with a bag of melon.
You're telling me you're not craving anything behind closed doors now?
Nah, I crave a lot of things. I crave a lot of things in life, of course. I used to love cake and custard. I used to love it. I'm not going to lie about that. The Devon Ambrosia comes different with the chocolate concrete. I'm going to tell no lie. I don't need to pretend. That's just the real of the situation. But I'm a man that needs to control my desires. Doesn't matter how sweet that is or how sweet the girl can come and want do certain things and try and entice, man. That doesn't mean nothing to me. It could be Beyonce. I'm holding my thing tight because I need to protect myself and my temper. That's just it.
So just to get this right, you don't eat no meat, no fish, nothing like that, just fruit and veg?
Just fruit, vegetables and natural grains. That's all I eat. Because I've ate meat, I've been pescatarian, I've been vegan, I've been fruitarian. I've done 7 days of dry fasting and I know which one I feel best at. So I just know for me, because I've experienced, I'm a practitioner. I don't just talk it or write it in books or stuff like that. I went there and done it myself. That's why I done 120 days on fruits, to see how I actually feel, to see if this thing's the truth, to see if how I really detox my body and really what's going on. So that's why when I debate people, it's not really up for debate, because my thing's just the truth for me, and I live and breathe it.
So for the people then, what's the diet called? Is it an alkaline diet?
Nah, I wouldn't want to say alkaline. I eat more alkaline foods, but I more say I'm just electric. That's what I am, electric. I just eat fruits, vegetables, and natural grains. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because alkaline diet's more like, alkaline's like
watermelon and...
Yeah, but the thing is, like, in this country as well, where I'm living, it's not really, the stuff's not great. I'm not going to lie to you. The vegetables, the fruits and that, there's a lot of stuff going on, pesticides getting sprayed on a lot of the things.
Soil quality.
Very true as well. Jamaica, the soil quality is different.
Compared to Tesco, like, it doesn't compare, does
Incomparable. So I'd like to say, in the future, I would like to move abroad and just live off the land. That's what I really want to get to do. And you get me just living off the land, my family and friends. That's it.
Off-grid. The dream.
That's it. No
So
phone,
natural
no
grains.
I have
TV.
the same dream.
So when you say natural grains, what were you
Like spouts and natural grains. So people in the Egyptian times used to use spouts. So like I can make flour, I can make dumplings, I can make my own bread, for example, and my own, like, what else? Boiled dumplings, fried dumplings, naan bread, roti.
You don't eat rice?
Nah, no rice.
No.
The only rice that I do eat is wild rice.
Okay, yeah.
I eat wild rice, you see.
Where do you get that from?
You can get it from online. It just grows naturally on earth. Like, wild rice is natural. That was the original rice that was originally there before the white rice came about and brown rice came about, which is rice that I wouldn't consume. Too much starch for me. And that's talking from experience, not just what I've heard. I used to eat rice and my belly used to bloat, and I don't even know why my belly's bloating. Sometimes my belly's just bloating at night. I'm thinking, what's going on? Now when I eat, I don't bloat at all. I could eat 2 plates of big food and I don't bloat, and I feel neat and sweet.
Ready.
Yo, so what's your typical meal in, like, three meals a day? What are you eating?
Healthy is the ones or just
Just genuinely.
So I'll probably draw for my chickpeas now. Draw for my chickpeas and some wild rice, and I just have a Jamaican avocado, because I don't eat the GMO avocados that they sell. Them has ones in the Tesco's. Have a Jamaican avocado. I just reason with that, just mellow. Sometimes a man just eats one red raw onion for the night. That's it. I'm good to go with that.
For the day?
Good to go with that.
Just a whole
one red onion.
Just like an apple.
Just like an apple.
I can back that. I only eat once a day usually.
Simplicity we use to survive.
You hearing this?
I am, yeah.
He's biting into the onion.
If your body is constantly processing meals, then your body's going to be tired.
Are you even sizzling up your steaks with the onion?
No. I don't use
Oh,
onion.
you don't even...
She don't use no vegetables in it.
No, I use nothing. Salt.
Closer to the mic,
Lots
please.
of
What salt do you use?
I use pink Himalayan salt.
Okay. What do you think about sea salt?
Well, it can have microplastics.
What about Celtic sea salt?
It's meant
Celtic
to,
salt.
yeah.
That's the
well,
best salt from my knowledge.
And mine.
There's actually a brand called Redmond's Real Salt, and it's mined like this. This has never been touched by plastics because it's in an H&M mine. It's never had plastics with it at all. So that's a good brand to
So
go
let me ask
with.
you a
What brand's that? What brand's that?
Redmond's Real Salt.
Okay. Okay.
Is
you're gonna have
salt
to show me that.
good for you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
I
dep-
heard that, you know.
very much
Salt,
so.
everyone says salt's bad for you, but I'm
No, it
saying
is.
that and I've done
If you're lacking
too
sodium,
much of it,
Too much of anything.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Ah.
say. Too much of anything is bad. But
Listen, before I go to the gym, I have a shot of salt, and that has a teaspoon of salt in it.
Salt and honey.
No,
You
I
don't
don't.
do
I don't do
You
honey.
don't do honey?
No honey.
No,
Naturally out the beehive.
no,
What's the problem?
it's not from an animal.
From where?
An animal.
So it has to be from an animal. Why?
The carnivore
Yeah,
diet.
but the bees are
Because
spitting
it makes
out.
me feel good. If eating honey made me feel good, I'd include it.
But I'm saying to you right now,
But
you're
it doesn't
you're
make me
sitting
feel
opposite
good.
the healthiest man in the world, you know. And I'm-
I disagree.
Wait there.
I disagree.
Let me land.
Define health.
Okay, let me land. I told you that I've ate meat, I've been pescatarian, I've been vegan, I've been alkaline, I've dry fasted, I've done fruitarian. That's 6 different things that I've experienced in my life, and I'm telling you which one I feel best at. So I've got the most experience here, more than you, right or wrong?
You've never done the carnivore diet.
Which is what?
Just meat.
No, I've never done that, to
We
be honest.
already
But when
spoke
I,
about that. I know you haven't done it because you said you included all those other things. That
but
are-
when I did used to eat meat, though, I used to know how I used to feel. I know how meat used to make me feel.
what
Yeah,
did
but
you eat
was
with your
eating
meat?
with something else
How
though,
ca-
innit?
Yeah.
But it's still the meat, though. It was the meat. It was
No,
the
but you don't know if
How-
you was
how do
eating
you
it
know?
with something else.
No, but I know when I eat something, how I feel. My body communicates
No,
with
but
me.
what I'm
in
saying
tune
is
with
you
my
was eating
body.
meat and with something else though, innit?
But sometimes man will just eat meat and veg, for example. So you're going to say what the vegetables are causing it because I still
It
eat
did for me. It did for me.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't for me because I eat vegetables
But
now.
you don't know that because you've
How
never
can
done
you-
No,
it.
you
So
know
you're
that.
saying
If
from
you eat
experience.
vegetables-
I eat vegetables all the time. All the time. I can eat a bowl of vegetables right now.
Lex, don't get involved, please.
I know about this stuff.
Go on, get involved.
I'm carnivore.
Obviously, you know what it is? Each to their own, whatever works best for you. If
Yeah.
you feel like that works best for you, but I'm telling you now, if you really tapped into what I'm doing, you take yourself to the next kind of
Now,
heights.
you know what it is? You know
No,
what it shows
I've
you?
been there and done that.
You know what
You
it shows you?
haven't? You can't say it's
I've been there
disrespectful.
and-
You haven't
I've
been
been
where
there
I've
and
been.
done it. I
You haven't
have.
experienced nothing that I've experienced.
All right, before we continue, yeah, let's get the sins out the way because Katie's sitting there and she can't get a word in edgeways.
Innit?
You get what I'm saying? So I think we should start with Katie with her sin first. You get what I'm saying? We gotta get the sins out the way before we get onto the. You get what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah,
you
I know.
lot
Should I
got
call
mad.
it beef? Should I call it veg? I don't. You get what I'm saying?
It's love every time, man. It's love every time.
You get what I'm
Healthy
saying?
debates.
Yeah. So, Katie, what's your biggest sin?
Do you know what? Seems as we've spoken about it, I'm just gonna say drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a druggie.
Nah, not even. I mean, I've done acid a few times.
You've done what? Acid.
Yeah, that was actually the first one I did, and I always used to be that person that was like, "Oh, I'll never do this, I'll never do that," and then I did that, and then
Acid, what's that?
like LSD, like you know.
Is that something that makes you trip?
What did you
Yeah,
see
it's
when
like
you
a
did it?
12-hour trip. It's quite long. Yeah.
Did you like a tab or a pill?
It was like a tab that melted on your tongue. That was the one that I did.
What made you want to do that?
Do you know what? At the time, I had a boyfriend that was into it, so he actually
It's always the case with the
influenced.
females. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always the
Oh,
case.
sorry, we need to
Yeah.
push that back in a bit.
Katie,
Yeah.
what did you see when you did the acid?
I saw like multiples of everything. I watched music videos and they appeared a way that they're clearly not. Like they just morph into different things. The dog looked like a monster, like just different things. Even watching EastEnders, like I'm seeing things that aren't even there. Like
Look at Lex. Lex
yeah.
like, oh, he's
the
senders, yeah.
giggles.
You're right. Yeah.
Deep, man. That's deep.
That's
All right,
mad.
Sharon's gonna get locked up tonight.
She already
Oh, you know what's going on.
Are you into the soap? She into the soap?
No.
He's involved, man.
These like are having conversations earlier, and I just jumped on it. But anyways, lava.
Innit?
So you went up from the LSDs to what then?
To then like popping pills at a rave. That's the only things I've done.
Oh yeah, right, whatever, man. You've done everything else as well. Stop lying.
No, I actually haven't. Swear.
You've done coke.
Cocaine.
No, I've never
Yeah,
done
yeah.
it.
You've been doing cocaine.
I've never
You've done some
it.
tonight, son. I'm
Never
joking.
done it. Never done
So your biggest sin is that you're
That's the one I'm
druggy.
admitting today, yes.
So
So
have
you
you
went
stopped
druggy.
or are you still carrying on now? Music videos sometimes.
Nah, never on the
Nah.
job. Nah, imagine that, your eyes rolling on the camera. I don't
So who
think
did you trip out with on your own?
No, just like
Boyfriends and
friends and that.
Boyfriends
When you
and
go
that.
to like an event or something, you know.
Easily
These
influenced.
events are long, like
Like
I wanna last.
house raves and all that.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, not often.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, she does it now.
Yeah,
sometimes.
but not often. Not often.
Just when
Maybe
you're-
like twice a year, 3 times a year.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Oh, whatever.
Every week.
Twice a year.
Yeah, it's your biggest sin, man. You gave your sin, man. That's,
Yeah, respect that.
Yeah,
That's
respect.
the one I'm admitting today. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and you got another one, yeah?
No, they're locked. They're locked.
Yeah.
The laptop.
Tell us that one.
The
She
fact
just
that-
gave us the most
fact-
vanilla
innit?
one.
Innit?
Nah, that's not vanilla though, but
Semi, kinda.
it is.
Perspectives.
There's more in the chamber, and she's got the Gucci tights on.
How do you know?
Innit?
Was you watching her legs?
No, I heard you say something about.
I was about to
Gucci
say,
tights
was you
earlier.
that asked?
It weren't me. That was Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
Yeah, I
Bruce is
snitched
you.
on him.
Yeah, it was Bruce.
Yeah, that's Bruce's type, you know. Bruce likes her still.
Yeah, Bruce was trying to look in between.
Yeah, look
her
at him.
legs.
Look at him.
I told him
Bruce
stop.
is like, yeah, why not?
Yeah. Well, anyways, where we going from here?
We're gonna go with blue.
Blue mouth.
Blue teeth.
I just thought,
All right, blue nails,
I
blue nails,
thought
blue
I'd
nails.
come as a Smith. But my biggest sin, I don't know, I've been thinking about this for ages. Probably like my past toxic behaviour and like as my exes and friends call it, like psychological warfare on men. Like, so for example,
That's character building. I feel like every woman goes through that at least once.
crazy.
yeah, I'm
isn't it?
definitely like through the other side of it because enlightenment, you know what I mean, growth. But like it's funny, like so for example, if I was like talking to a guy, or I even did this on like some brethrens, and we're chilling, I'd basically be like, there's something that I really want to ask you, but I don't want you to get like offended, so just like don't take it like too seriously, but sometimes you give me the vibe that you might be bisexual.
That's what you said to the man.
Push the button, Speedy.
Say that to you.
Who, me?
I'm just acting it out, like that's how I do. That's
Okay. Oh, that's what you say to your man.
like I've done it to quite a few people, yeah, like because I mean some people you kind of get to gauge like a man's character from the reaction though, like because some of them are just like no, yeah,
I
and
find
you're
it
like
attractive when a man wears pink and like you know in the
No.
rugby rooms when they slap each other's bums. Like,
no,
I
I'm
find
sorry,
that
no, no,
attractive.
I would never,
Yeah.
ever, 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 ever
Why
be
is that
with a
attractive?
rugby
Because you're
player.
owning your
Rugby
masculinity. You
guy.
don't feel threatened.
How is that?
Why?
How's that masculine to,
Because I
to
feel like
slap
for a man
another?
to be like, ooh, I'm
sorry.
wear pink.
No, but-
Like what you do?
If a guy tells me that he does rugby, red flag.
Why is it that it's directly in rugby slapping bums like?
And army
Where have you
boys.
been?
as well, football as well. They do.
No, but I don't understand that you got some kind of
Nah,
weekly
footballers-
arrangement where you're just in there. And
Footballers do that. I
They
see
do.
them.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nah,
I find that attractive.
I would
personally.
never date a rugby player literally just because of that.
No,
like-
clearly not. But
Or like army boys because it's just too close for me.
Yeah.
What kind of men do you like then?
Just like really, like, just like men, not like a man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Black men.
I don't discriminate.
So you like
what's
black
your
men?
definition of a man?
Definition of a man, like, just someone that's just like in control and I feel like can lead me and like I'm emotionally safe and
Like a slave.
no, not at all because like as a I feel like as a woman's job, like you were supposed to supply like that nurture and support and
Yeah, masculine energy.
you know and
Nah,
support
you're
and
about
give-
two
female
things. You're
energy.
about two things.
and like and as men I feel like they need to like I kind of view it traditionally they need to protect. Like for me, I will view you as a strong man on how safe I feel in your presence. You know what I'm saying? That's literally how I will view how much of a man you are to me. If I feel like super safe and like super feminine in your presence, then like you're a man to me. Like
And that's what you go for, that feeling, no matter what they look like.
no, I think obviously looks is something like you have to be attracted to the person, but I feel like energy is the main thing that I work on. Like you could be like beautiful, but if you open your mouth and you're saying like dumb shit or your energy's awful, then you know what I mean. Your looks are not going to do.
What are you
anything for
normally
me.
attracted to? What kind of guys?
Like if I had to on paper,
Yeah.
I would say I usually go for like a yard man.
A yard man.
Yo, she didn't hold back there, you know. I was waiting for some big description, you know. She just went like a yard man.
A yard man. I swear.
No. I have reason. Like
So you like yardies then, basically. Yardies make
yard
you feel
man.
safe.
No, I literally, I'll tell you exactly
Yardies
why.
make you feel safe, yeah?
Yeah, basically.
Not because of that. Like, there's other.
You're having them
reasons,
Jamaican avocados as well, yeah?
You want me to answer the question? Do you want me to answer the question?
Go on.
Basically, I've been in relationships with
Yardman.
people of different ethnicities. I've never actually been in like a full-on relationship
Yardman.
with a Jamaican man.
Of course you
No.
haven't. You was just
That's why you want one.
No, but basically, I had a child with a guy that was Sikh, and we experienced incredible culture clash. Another boyfriend of mine, that I loved very much, he was Muslim, and we loved each other very much, but it was literally the culture clash and the religion that stopped that from progressing. And any guy that I've been seeing, or even just like on a friend level as well, like energy wise, and yeah, I don't seem to have as much like difference with Jamaicans. When I'm dating them.
So you want a yardie next
You're compatible with the yardies.
Yeah, like I feel
got a
like
yardie
and
for you.
also I grew up on like
We got a yardie
listening
for you.
to
Yeah. He's got 9 baby mothers.
no.
His name's DJ.
No.
Has he got no room?
I don't know.
I'm not.
Maybe I'm selling him short.
I'm not like looking in it. Like
I'm joking.
If I had to on paper, that is probably the type
Yeah.
I'd go for. But I'm not saying like that's the only type that I'd go for at all.
So you're
'Cause like I
beating
said,
a
it's
yardie
literally
man right
on
now?
Energy. No, I'm single right now.
No, you're beating a yardie man right
No.
now. Oh.
Okay, so your biggest sin is you like bisexual men.
No, like, that's why I asked the question, because oh my god, I didn't even finish. Because basically, some guys are like, oh yeah, like no, I'm not. Some guys they panic, yeah, because all of a sudden they're like that whole identity crisis because I've asked them the question, and then one guy, he flipped and he was like, oh my god, he was like, you think I'm fucking bisexual? I started laughing at first, yeah, because I'm thinking, yo, it's funny, like he's overreacted. And then he starts getting like really angry and he's like getting in my face. And there was someone else in like the house at the time, and I was grateful because like he actually scared me. But all I was thinking is, you're definitely bisexual, just because of his reaction. I was like,
But what made you say it to him?
Because she's been saying it to all of them.
because I was just,
You
like,
say it to
this
everyone?
is back when I was like very toxic. It's just my own amusement. Like I would just.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't actually believe that he was bisexual?
No. I literally did it to everyone. Like I didn't think he was bisexual. I would just say it just to see how you'd react,
All right.
just for fun.
All right, that's your sin. It's wild.
What kind of women do you like?
I don't date women. I find women really attractive. I definitely like kiss women when I'm drunk and stuff, but I could never be with a woman. Like a woman can never hold me down because I like a man.
Do you find that when you're with women, you're more dominant, but then when you're with a man, you're more submissive? Because that's what I find.
Like when I'm around
personally.
women, like sometimes I feel like I'm actually a bloke. Like, but then that's why when I like to be around men, I like to be around men that make me feel like
Do you
a
like
woman.
women?
I do, yeah, but I don't like the fact that I'm always like.
This
the
is
more
why
dominant
General was saying he
one.
wants
Yeah.
an empress.
So
Because you lot are on beard. Lesbian stuff.
Do you like women?
Not really. I've never like fully like slept with like a girl. Like I just saying like I find them really attractive.
You just kissed a girl.
Like I've kissed girls and stuff, but I've like
Which girl would you mash?
what here. I think you're both really beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Like
more than-
I
You
think
mash both, free something.
I think no, I wouldn't mash any of you, but I think I
Threesome.
find you equally as beautiful. Like absolutely
Threesome.
stunning.
What about Twyla?
Well, you just like bro, like desexualize your brain, fam.
No, free some innit? I'm just
I
saying.
don't have a- I just said I don't want to mash them, but they're both beautiful.
What about
wouldn't.
Twyla?
Huh?
What about Twyla?
Twala, beautiful. I said earlier, beautiful.
What about Twyla's cousin?
Which one's a cousin?
This one here in the corner.
One sec, I don't have my glasses. I don't have glasses on right now. So,
So you both wear
actually
glasses
come-
then? You wear glasses?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, my glasses are here. I didn't know to
Catch
wear
me
them.
squinting
but-
a few
Yeah,
times.
wear them.
Anyway,
I
so-
never wear them, so no.
Anyway, let's move on.
Why you got them?
Sure.
She don't
Yo,
like me.
where we going from here, Alex?
Where we going? Yeah, we go with you, but
Well, my biggest
biggest
sin,
sin, yeah.
I'd say accountability still. Say accountability. I struggle to take accountability for my actions still. Something I'm still working on at the moment. And
What does that mean? Explain that for them, please, bro.
So, like-
I don't because
Someone said that before you.
No, it's a big thing because people don't understand what accountability is, and they go through life thinking it means something and it means something else.
so when I'm doing something now, I would try and like hit back at them or go at
you
them.
are one big rascal idiot. That's all.
What's the joke? What's the behind joke? Behind joke.
It's just accountability, bro. That's the joke. Go
Yes. So for me, say if I talk to someone away or like I'm being rude to someone,
Yeah.
and someone does something to me, I want to talk about what they've done, but I ain't thinking about what I've done to them initially to start it off. So I need to go back and check myself before I'm checking them, and that's something I'm still working on at the moment.
Alright.
You get me? Me and my bro, we clash enough times. We clash and stuff like that.
So basically, if you're looking at their actions, you're not being accountable for your own.
For my own.
So now you can't control the situation.
Of course
Because
not.
it's about what they're doing. So you're basically saying they have to change for you to be able to be the person you are.
But I need to check myself first.
All right.
Have to.
All right then.
How come you looking over there? How come you looking over there?
Nah. You know what it is? We just had this conversation over there, and we was explaining exactly what you're saying there. And I'm saying, bro, you're not being accountable. You know what I'm saying? You're not being accountable. You gotta see your own actions, and obviously that's what you're saying. Your sin, isn't it? So
Yeah,
there's
100%.
probably more people that are in the same boat as you, innit? Not saying no names. CS, you're good though, yeah? You're right. Yeah, I'm saying. Well, yeah, man. So, did you want to go any more detail with that?
Nah, that's pretty much it. Still, but it's a big thing, though. It's not no little minor thing. Like, it's a big deal that I need to work on and still progress in that field there for sure. Still,
I feel like everyone needs there's always a level of accountability that everyone doesn't have. I don't think it's like just you. I think everyone like
self-awareness.
Yeah. But
definitely.
the more that you're more aware about it, the more you can, be in control of your life, innit? That's how I see it. Anyway.
But I've only just become aware of it though.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what I was upon until I'm checking myself, and my friends are saying this, and girls have said you like this, you like that, and then I'm saying, wow, kind of true what you're saying. Still, when I've checked it, you get me?
Yeah. Well, then, at least you know it. So now you're more in control. You get me?
For sure.
So when you're ready to go at the meat eaters, you can be accountable for how you destroy them. You get me? No,
I don't even need words.
All right then. So what's your biggest sin then, Carnivore? What was your last one?
Can we skip it?
She tried to skip it last time as well. You remember?
What was that?
It was
It's not memorable because I don't really sin.
She says she don't sin.
Got a halo.
She's a good
Can
girl.
you see it?
You're saying you don't sin, but you ain't you online arguing with vegetable man?
I don't make
Oh
it
no, I don't
personal.
argue with. I don't argue with him.
What do you do?
Do I argue?
Unless someone else wants some stuff.
Ask him. Do I argue with you online?
Yeah.
General, does she argue with online?
Yeah, she's at it. She's paragraphs on my comments, unnecessary popping up on my feed. I didn't even know her. She's just giving it.
No. I wasn't speaking to you. I was speaking to Inspector Veg, our mutual
did
connection.
you come for me though on the comments?
Boy.
Did you come for me?
Wait,
Come
so
for it's not lava because it's a female and a male, but
let me see, right?
Wait,
so,
you want some mango with you?
no, thank you.
Okay.
But thank you for
So you got-
asking.
No problem.
you can't drink that.
You want some?
I can drink it if
That's
I
all right.
want. I don't want it.
No, but can you drink it though as
I
part of your
can.
diet?
I'm not in a cult. I can do whatever I want.
You know what I'm trying to say though.
I could do. So there's some people that call themselves animal based and they have meat, fruit, and honey.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you tried that before?
And I've had a few of them as my clients because it didn't do them very well.
Yeah. All right then, but we're gonna get on to the next subject here, but we just need a sin from you quickly.
A sin.
Show it to Kat.
Go on. You know on the drive up here, you was thinking of your sin.
I
You
was
knew he
trying.
gonna ask you.
I was trying.
'cause you didn't
I
give
was
it- you
trying.
didn't give one
Do you know, I
last
was on the phone to an old time friend,
Yeah.
a guy, and I was like, I just need to think of a sin, and he was like, babe, I don't think it's the show for you, you know.
Yeah. You don't think it's a show?
You don't
I
think
I even spoke to my ex about it. I
you
need to
don't
think of a
this is
sin, and
the
he was
show
like,
for you?
no, because I don't really. I'm not.
You're not a sinner.
Yeah.
You've
She's
got
got a
to
good heart.
I'm not really a sinner. I don't.
got a
Yeah,
sin.
but what does it,
I've
what does
never
it
done-
mean?
I've never
You've
done
been on the show
drugs.
before, and you was
I
alright.
know. I've never done drugs. I don't sleep around.
Have you ate booty?
I've never had booty.
Even when you was young, you've got like a crazy story from when you was like 18 or something.
So when I was young,
I
was probably-
What about when you was looking old?
when I was looking old,
Yeah.
no.
When was she looking old?
She said,
she
I
was
looked older
30.
before.
When she was 30, she looked older than she was when she's 40.
Yeah, I did.
She was
But
doing drugs.
how can I relay that to a sin? No, I was doing a lot of juicing, and it really aged me. That
Oh,
that
God.
really aged me. It
So
did.
you're saying the juice is a sin?
what fruits were you using though? Like, do you like just the fruits?
It was
you
a
get
lot
from
of
the
it was a lot of
supermarket?
vegetables.
Yeah.
I was getting them from a stall because I was buying
Is it like all organic stuff and like?
I was buying them from one of them stalls that do all the halal meat, and you know they have all the fruit and vegetables out, and then you can normally go and get them from the tubs, that kind of place.
Go
Go on, carry on. I don't want to interrupt you.
Because I was going to say, the only thing that puts me off eating a lot of meat is literally the parasites that be in meat, that then will be in my body. That
You
I'll then have
get
to
more
detox.
parasites actually from a salad.
Interesting.
Where do you get that from?
More. Well, it's widely known.
I've heard about that in like LA and stuff, the salad bowls.
Yeah.
All right, then. You know what we're gonna do? Yeah.
You get more sickness from salads than
If
you do
you haven't
meat.
got a sin yet, we're gonna obviously the topic of conversation. It has to be about the diet because we've got a whole host of different people on the table.
Okay,
Two
I could say a little sin. So when I was younger,
Say your sin.
I
then.
was,
See how I
I
got
was
it out of
You
it.
knew you
See
had
how I
to.
did this? You see what I'm saying?
We know
he's
you
good.
had.
He's good.
Yeah. Go on.
No, so when I was younger, I was a bit of a hothead.
Yeah.
I was quite a hothead. And I'm talking about like when I was 17 and I used to go out and I used to drink a lot. And I didn't always drink actually. Sometimes I'd have nights of just drinking water. But I'd literally split up with someone and the next day I was in a club. He was in the club. And then I've gone outside the club after
Mm.
and I thought, I swear I just see that girl kissing this guy.
Mm.
So I kind of went over to her and said, who was you just kissing? And this girl knew me. She was like a kind of friend. And she goes, oh, I was kissing, and said his name.
Mm.
And I just
Flipped out.
flipped in a big way. Like there was cars trying to wheel spin away from me and all sorts. And then, but I was that mad. And I used to get a lot of like feelings about stuff. And I was that mad. I knew the area that she lived, but I didn't know where she lived. I walked
Stalked
a
her.
40-minute walk in about 20 minutes because
Yeah.
she drove off. And
40-minute walk
I
with-
got to this
on
street.
vegetables?
Yeah, no. I got to this street and I was like, she lives there. Knocked on the door and she answered.
Mm. What did you
And
do?
I hit her.
Smacked her.
Wow.
You smack her back into the house.
Anger is always a
See,
second response to anything. Whatever.
What's the
whenever
first?
you're,
LSD.
No, but it's always they teach you that in like anger management. It's always a second response. You felt something before you felt angry, whether it's rejected or whatever.
Oh no, I was feeling
There
nothing.
was something before to trigger you.
It was instant. It was instant because I already hurt her. And then I walked to her house. And then I hurt her again. But she was like,
You mashed her up.
"Ah."
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, you've ruined my new white carpet. Ah.
Why? Blood all over it.
But then she wanted to be my friend and she blamed it all on him. So then she come up with this idea of, let's call him and get him to meet me. I'll tell him what happened and then you can hide and come out. I was like, maybe 16, 17 at the time. So I was really young and stupid.
See, this is what females try to do. Try to
And-
team up with each other over the one man. You get what I'm saying? Like thinking that it's working in their favor, but really that girl just wanted to foil you so she could have him on his own.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work because stupidly I went on to being with him for quite some years.
Oh, so
Not
you stayed with
stupidly.
him.
I
So
had
you
some
had your own plan.
I had some really happy, a lot of really happy years with him. I've only actually had 3 relationships in my life.
I see.
Yo, you got some general juice on you.
You still talk to him now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
Still beat.
Is he
no,
coming,
hell
what?
no. We talk. We get on really well.
Got-
No beating.
No, absolutely not. I don't
Okay.
look at him like that anymore.
All right,
We co-parent, so
Oh, so you got a youth.
Is this the one you asked advice
Oh,
for?
you babe fathered.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right then. So anyway, basically, yeah. So.
Are you gonna do that anyway?
We've got a couple of extremes. What? Do what? We've got a
You was
couple-
like, because I didn't have a sin, we're going to talk about diet.
Nah, obviously.
No, you had a
But
sin,
that
innit?
was on your agenda anyway.
Nah, it's not on my agenda, but it makes sense, innit? We've got 2 extremes in the room, and then we've got a couple of people that's just in the middle. We need to be persuaded. We need to know if we're on the right paths ourselves. You get what I'm saying? So, obviously, I want everyone to give their diet in the room to begin with. You get what I'm saying? And then
Before that, has anyone watched Geordie Shore? Because she proper remind me of Marnie before she had surgery, and then she's like her pretty natural face. Like anyway.
Marnie.
I don't know who
What kind
that
of
is.
which
I know who
show is
you
this?
mean. It's a long hair, but apart from that,
You
Is
don't
it-
think
is this-
a
is this
face
like
is like
next
that
it's
face
a long
shape?
hair.
I think a face shape as well, like big eyes. Yeah, it's a compliment.
Geordie Shore, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I know Marnie.
I'll send it after.
You know Marnie.
I know Marnie.
What's this, like, season 12?
Nah, you know, like when she
Nah,
first come in, she's like,
she's in there, man.
Nah, man, original Geordie Shore.
Bro, she's high, bro.
anyway, that's what I'm saying.
So what's your diet?
My diet, do you know what? It changes all the time.
I want to know what your diet is and what the reason for being on that diet is.
My diet that I try to adhere to is eating once a day, and I'll try and just have like fruit and veg, and I'll just try to drink coconut water and stuff. But that doesn't always go to plan, don't get me wrong. Like I have days where I just feel like I need to eat.
So you eat once a day?
Yeah, I try to just eat once a day, like in the evening about 5, 6.
Is
I'll
there a
have
reason for
meal.
that? Are you on
I
like a
just-
fasting?
Like I like to do intermittent fasting, but also it's just like my body doesn't feel. I don't feel the need to eat all the time. Like I'm not starving myself. Like when I'm hungry, I don't even do it at a set time. When I feel like I'm really hungry, then I'll go make my food.
When you get
and
the
then
munchies?
So I was about to say that sometimes I get munchies and then I'll have like a couple snacks later, but that's not always because I try to be good on discipline with food. But
What snacks do you have?
snacks, like I have a child, so whatever I bought for the kid, really.
It's like processed
Yeah,
snacks.
what's it?
No, like it's like the little like fruit winders and like the little.
Yeah, cheese
Haribos
strings.
and all them things.
Nah, no Haribos. But yeah, anyway, just like kid snacks and stuff.
Just be a soft biscuits, you know, when the biscuits.
Just like whatever I have in.
Like
really.
rusk and that,
I
yeah,
don't. Nah,
You said
it's
rusk,
not that,
you
but
know.
yeah.
Rusk and all
But your
them.
diet,
I try to
trying
eat
is
healthy.
fruit.
Like I try to eat healthy fruit and veg. I only really eat meat if I'm like going out to eat because I don't like touching and prepping raw meat. Sometimes I will like cook chicken or
Can't
like
cook.
I'll do like a stew at home and that will have like beef in
Can't
and
cook.
stuff.
That's what it is.
But I just don't like
Is it 'cause you
touching
can't
raw meat
cook?
too much. No, shut the fuck up.
Oh, did you see how she didn't really answer though?
I don't need to answer. Like, have you got a kitchen? Do you want me to cook right now?
Yeah. There's
Go on
kitchen
then.
at the back.
Right then. I'll
We
see
got-
after.
We got
see
chicken.
after. Let's go.
Cool, safe.
All right, then, Katie, what's your diet?
Need some space.
Oh, my diet is so bad. I actually feel like bad. Like I feel bad inside as well. I can't lie, but that's purely a lack of knowledge.
Just beer, drugs.
And no, let's not make this a thing.
I'm
let's
sorry, I'm
not
joking,
let's
I'm
not
sorry.
make this a thing.
Yeah, go
But nah, lack of knowledge, and then you can't believe everything you read. And like even recently, this new app on TikTok that tells you like a rating out of 100 whether it's good or bad. Like
For what?
even things like I've bought things from Holland and Barrett thinking that they're really good for me. I've scanned it on this app and it's saying 0 out of 100. It's got these chemicals in it that causes liver damage and to your kidneys and infertility and all madness. I'm like,
So what's your
"What?"
diet now?
My diet is so bad. Sometimes I'll like not eat at all. Sometimes I'll just eat a takeaway. But I do like all my fruit, all my veg. Like I'm not. a
Sometimes you
fussy
don't eat
eater.
at all.
Yeah, like it just because of my work, I'm never in a routine.
Okay.
I hear
So I
that.
blame that because I'm not in a
Yeah.
routine.
So you're not actually on a specific diet. You just
Nah,
kind of.
it's
You just do what you want when you,
convenience,
when you
whenever I
feel
feel,
like it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's times I'll have takeout for convenience too as well. Like,
Do you train?
do I train? Not at the moment, but
You don't train. Just say no. I don't train.
do you want beef?
Why do you used to train?
Well, I do have
used-
people.
I used to do boxing a few times a
Okay.
week, but
But you stopped, yeah.
yeah, only because I won't go into it. It's like
She had a
it's not
child.
because it's basically it's not because I want to stop it. It's just it's
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah.
But basically,
You've beaten the
no.
Trainer.
But I do train at home because I have a pole and I
Oh,
do
pole.
pole
fitness.
dancing.
Strip and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, I call it pole fitness because I don't really
Oh,
dance
okay,
like
yeah.
I
Pole
do
fitness,
it for
make
fitness.
it sound nice. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
You
then.
got a pole in your room.
And now in my front room.
Different room, okay.
Yeah, you just,
Yeah.
That's your exercise then.
It,
Yeah.
Do you know the strength that you have to have
I
to be able to
know.
work
Yeah.
a pole? Like it's hardcore. Like if I'm on the pole for like 45 minutes, I'll feel like I've done a full body workout.
Mad. On the pole for 45 minutes.
You should post that video one day.
Have you ever been a stripper?
No,
No.
I would never. I wouldn't.
So Katie, what do you train?
No.
No training at all?
No, I used to since like before COVID, and then I've been milking the.
So you're one of them
since
lucky ones,
this
innit? You just
time.
eat what you want and then
Not
just
even.
don't
I'm
put on
just
weight.
tall. I'm just tall. I stretch out. I think that's what it is. I'm just a bit tall.
How tall are you? 6 foot?
Nah, under that.
He must
Under
say
that.
6 foot.
Maybe to you. I don't know. Short ass.
He's actually not a short ass though.
How tall are you though?
I don't know because when you go to the doctors and they measure you, I'm sure she said like 5'7", but people think I'm a lot taller than that, so I don't know.
I'm like 5'8". I feel like
We'll have to stand up.
I'm about to say we
at
didn't stand
the
up
end
next
of
to
the
each other.
show.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Lex.
I kind of do intermittent fasting. That's so. I just eat less carbs, more
Meat.
meat. Yeah,
Lava.
I knew man was gonna do it. Dickhead geezers. Yeah,
But how does it make you feel?
dickhead geezers. Yeah. So I don't really eat carbs. I eat chicken and fish.
No sausage.
Nah, nothing like that. And that's it. Intermittent fasting. That's my diet.
Why?
Because I found I'm quite slim. Yeah, like I think I got body dysmorphia because I used to think that I was big, but people are telling me, yo, bro, you slim. You get me? But it was just more the little belly fat that I had that I was thinking, yo, I need to get rid of. So I just thought to myself, you know what, let me try out different diets. And I thought to myself, the more carbs I eat, the more I feel like I put on weight. So then I said, you know what, let me try and cut out the carbs. So I've cut out the carbs mostly, not fully. But then since I've cut out the carbs, I feel like I'm okay. 6-pack.
There is a blood test that you can
Show
do
us.
that tells you all the foods that trigger you.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
I think everyone should do that in their life at
Yeah.
least once.
Yeah. What?
Because I bet like it's gluten and like all sorts.
Yeah, because certain people are just, I don't want to say allergic. What's the word? I'm
Like
looking for?
intolerant.
Yeah, intolerant. So I
yeah.
just think it's, for me, I feel like, it's wheat. So I've cut out bread. And since I've cut out the bread,
Yeah.
like I've seen a
Big difference.
Yeah, big difference.
I'm kind of similar to you, but the only reason why I'm on the diet that I'm on right now is I'm not gonna say no carbs, but I've definitely changed my carbs, sweet potato and them kind of things now. Instead of I don't really eat chips and rice and all them things, and I am eating a lot of meat.
Lava.
Man said he's eating a lot of meat, you know.
chicken and beef, and you know what I'm saying. But obviously, because I found out I was diabetic in it, obviously it came to a stage where I was just eating anything. I was just eating what I want, KFC, whatever, just like not really caring, you get me? And then just come to a stage where my body started drying up, man. Like I was fully, like my skin was just fully drying up, and I was
Dehydrated
getting,
and all that.
proper dehydrated. I was getting bottles of water and I'm chugging them like I can't get the water down fast enough. So I'm thinking, yo, what's going on? So I've gone to the doctors. They're saying that I'm diabetic and I'm just pissing out beer glucose when when you do the piss test, beer glucose is coming out. So I'm saying, obviously they tried to put me on medication, pills, saying I got to take these pills twice a day. You get it? When I've gone into the pharmacy to get my medication, the pharmacist is saying, yo, nah, don't take these. Don't listen to the doctor. You get what I'm saying? Like, reverse that. You get what I'm trying to say? So, like, that's what kind of basically inspired me to say, yo, I've got to change my life around. And I'm not even going to say I'm on a specific diet, but I'm definitely trying to keep my sugar levels down. You get what I'm saying? But obviously, you two are two people that are on a, let's say, life paths then. Like, you're on a path in life where you're swearing by the diet that you're on and the way that you're living in it. So for normal people like us, it's probably good to hear you like kind of semi-battle or speak about your experiences at the most. You get what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have your experiences of what your diet is. You're gonna have yours as well. But I'm saying, me personally, I actually had like I don't want to say it's not life threatening, but obviously diabetic in it. Like,
No, it is life.
it's a
Yeah.
serious, it's a serious thing in it. So
Yeah, man.
like, it's good to hear how people that are serious about their diet really take it and what it actually means. You get me? So it's like round one, fight.
As like the self-processed like healthiest man, all of that. What's your opinion on vitamins?
Garbage.
Is it?
It's just like expensive piss.
Yeah, they do say that, don't you? Just weigh it out, like.
Vitamins to me, anything from them Holland and Barrett's and the supermarkets is garbage.
So what you say about natural sea moss and
Course.
ashwagandha and all that?
That's what I deal with. I sell sea moss, but I get it straight off the rock. Cause you got a lot of fake sea moss out there that's grown on ropes, but you wouldn't know this unless you really tapped into the lifestyle. So a lot of the time you can think, I've lived that life. Like she said, she lived that life, but I know she didn't live that life. I lived that life, and I know how I feel on that life because I go to Jamaica. I pick my sea moss. I've been to Ireland. I pick my sea moss. I've felt the benefits of sea moss. I've had people that take my sea moss. They've come back to me and said, I've breeded up my woman now. All these benefits have come off sea moss. So, so I've seen the benefits there, and it's happened. And Dr. Sebi's been doing this from way back when. So you know what I mean. What else can I say?
Can I ask you something? Do you think you're on the natural human diet? Do you think that is what we're naturally meant to do as humans?
Well, me and you are different.
I'm asking you. I'm not
me
asking.
and you are
We know
different
we're
because,
different.
No, because of our bloodlines, we're different. Like, forget skin color. Our bloodlines are different. Where you come from and my people come from is completely different. My people will grow fruits and vegetables that grow naturally.
No, that's not what I asked you. I asked you if you think humans
Yeah,
as
but
a
I'm
whole.
saying, when you're saying humans, we are different. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you can say humans, but that's talking about you, an Asian person, a black person. I don't look at it like that. You come from a different place where I come from.
So what do you mean?
I come from a climate that's warm. We grow natural fruits and veg. Clearly, fruits and veg grow. Yeah.
So you are talking about colour.
No, but this is what I'm saying. I don't want to really dive too much into the colour thing because the Most High didn't even create colour. It's one of the man-made things. Again, it's bloodlines that was created. You get what I'm trying to say? We can see this from verses and things if you look deeper into it. But I don't want to get into that side of things. But yeah, basically, we'll just use the word black just for everyone in the room. But yeah, what was I saying again? What was I saying?
So I was asking you what
Yeah,
you
because-
think the human diet is.
Like I said, the answer to that question is mine's different to yours, and an Asian person is different to mine.
So what's yours?
What I live and breathe, what you see me eat, what I told you, my fruits, my vegetables, my natural grains. If it was back then in the beginning of times and, you know, I was cutting my own meat, and when I've been to Jamaica, I've done the test, they're getting their chicken feeding from America, they're buying it, it's been sprayed up, I've spoke to people, I've gone to the actual shops, they've told me that they buy the chicks and the chicks are growing within 3 to 4 weeks, they're growing chicks. That back in times you couldn't do that. Couldn't do that back then. Chicks wouldn't grow that quick. So people think, I'm eating meat in Jamaica, it's all natural. It's not the case.
What do you think of blood sugar levels?
What do you mean about blood sugar levels?
What do you think about blood sugar levels?
I think your blood sugar level should be balanced. Like your blood sugar level should be balanced, not too high, not too low.
Yeah, but the foods that you eat can have a major impact on the sugar levels. And one of the things with sugar levels is that it's way more important than what people actually think. So they overlook it. And my thing is, I understand about the veganism and all of that.
Veganism's garbage.
When I say veganism, I'm on about not the commercialized aspect of it and the processed meat and whatever. I'm on about, you know, like what your way of living in it. But I never hear people that practice what you preach talk about sugar levels. So I just want to know, what's your level of understanding about them?
Well, for me, I go off how my body feels, and I've had checks on my blood. The doctor say to me, your blood's like, there's no word of a lie, they're saying your blood's mad healthy. Like they ask me, what do I consume? When I go to the doctors, they've asked me, what do I consume? Why my blood's like that? I'll make a video and go to the doctors again and get it tested. I've had tests on my body enough times. They told me I'm gonna have diabetes after my 120 days on fruits. Nothing didn't go like that. So really, I don't really take to what them people want to tell me or how to live, because they talk a lot of garbage. They told Speedy, you know, go and take this and that. But when he went to the service, they're saying, don't take it. So I don't really listen to what they say. I go off my body and how I feel.
What would be really, really interesting is if you got a CGM and you wore that continuously. I think you wear
What's
it
a
for like
CGM?
it's a continuous blood glucose monitor.
Oh, yeah.
So that goes in your arm, and then it just constantly sends what your glucose
Signals.
level is. So when you eat a certain food, you can see exactly how your body is reacting to it.
Yeah, that would be good still. That would be good.
I think you should do it.
Yeah, I would.
All of them things are good for content, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, carry
You
on.
have to show me some of that after, you know. You have to send me some of them things there. I'm interested.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
You
But
like
I was
brethrens
gonna-
now, yeah?
I was going to say on the back of what you said, when you were saying like different places, I believe that wherever you are in the world, you can live off the land that you're in. Like wherever you are, something's going to grow in all the different countries.
Yeah, but the quality's not the same.
Yeah, not like now, but I'm saying like in the beginning, like we'd have always been able to
beginning
grow
of the world.
and just like
The beginning of the
you know what I
mushrooms.
mean.
But I'm saying, for example, like in Jamaica, we grow Jamaican avocados. You can't find them in Iceland. They were clearly made for me and my people.
100%. That's what I'm trying to say. Like in every place in the world, there are things that grow that people would have been able to live and survive off.
100%.
Like even in the UK, and that's why I believe that fruit and veg and like nuts and seeds and that are meant to be our natural diet because that's what grows around us. And,
But
you know,
carnivore would beg to differ with that, though.
and that's fine.
Yeah,
like
so-
I believe, it's just
But what are
perspective, and
animals
I can
there for?
completely see your perspective. Like I completely see and understand your perspective as well. And I think that you're also walking proof that you're very healthy and like you look amazing.
Thank
So,
you.
and I've not even attempted a carnivore diet, so I'm not even going to try and speak on that. But just like my perspective and like the way that I eat fruit and veg mainly because I believe that's what my body needs, and that's what I feel best when I'm eating. Meat makes me feel very bloated and full, but that's just my body, and I also think all our bodies are
I used to say exactly
different
that.
stuff.
I used to say exactly
Mhm.
that. And if you looked at my plate, there was a little bit of meat, and then it was piled high with all the
I
vegetables.
would try it
and
as
I would
well. Like I would
constantly
be
eat
open
fruit.
to try the diet 100%.
Yeah. So
I'm
until
an
until
Yo,
I
because you smoke so
experiment-
much weed. You're chatting too much. Let us speak. Sorry, joking.
Because so what I found when I changed my diet is that it was really shocking. I never expected veg to be affecting me in a negative way. I always thought that veg was the most important thing. So I used to make sure when I was doing keto diet, I would count net carbs, and that is just purely because I wanted more veg. So my plate was piled really high with veg. I
What
had
kind
the
of veg?
maximum.
What kind of veg?
So when I say veg, it was like mushrooms, a lot of asparagus. There was this is going back quite a
Broccoli
while
and all
now.
that.
I did used to eat broccoli, yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah, but don't they say that broccoli is like a
Man-made.
Carb.
Yeah.
Broccoli is a
Is
carb.
it fake?
This is what I'm saying.
There's
No,
carbs in
broccoli
broccolis.
is man-made, basically.
Yeah.
But then most of the veg and fruit you see now
Yeah,
is.
a lot of the fruit and veggies.
Bananas don't look the way they should look.
And
They
this
should be small and full of seeds.
That's
You
the best
know,
thing you
there's
said,
there's
you know.
so many things.
Yeah.
100%. She's right in what she's saying because Boro bananas and apple bananas and frog bananas that grow in Jamaica, they grow with seeds in them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But
But
these
they've
Cavendish
all been
ones,
genetically modified to be sweeter, so that they get, you eat more, you want
Consumed.
more,
Yeah.
you crave more.
but if
There's
you
that-
tap
Even
into
about the
like
quavers,
old
to be
school, the
honest.
frog banana, your great grandma's, ask your great grandma in Jamaica what banana she used to. Not gonna say that word because you're gonna say what you're gonna say. You get me? What the frog banana they used to use that and make cereal and make porridge before cereal was even a thing. So if you ask your grandparents about what was original in their times, they'll tell you about frog banana, which was before any of these Cavendishes that are in the supermarkets. But without knowledge of this, we'll never know. So I've had to unlearn and then relearn certain things. I'm still learning right now. You get what I'm trying to say?
So you know when you left school,
Yeah.
so when you left school, obviously you'd learned every bullshit that we had learned, yeah?
Yeah.
At what point did you feel like this is bullshit? Were you in these lessons thinking, you're telling me bullshit? Or did you finish school and then think, what I just learnt was bullshit?
Who was the inspiration?
My inspiration.
Dr. Sebi.
Dr. Sebi partly, but also my lifestyle that I was living, I wanted to be the best version of myself. So when I'm living a certain life and there's no happiness in it, like in school, I'm the main man in my year. Everyone looks up to me. The girl, my arm man, whatever. But still, I'm not feeling good within myself. And then you're going through school, kicked out, isolation. I'm the main man that's getting kicked out, going through this class clown, whatever. I was on a joke thing. I'm not going to lie. Coming out of school, want to be bad, gangster, whatever. Prankster, really, because it's not no gangster thing. You're a prankster. Just because you shoot and can stab someone, that don't make you bad at all. If anyone thinks they're bad, just come and link me and we'll jump on a regime. I'll show man about real badness as well. Because the kids of today, they're on a different kind of thing. But like I said, the lifestyle that I used to live, wanting to kill man, wanting to stab man for nothing, is pathetic to me. So I had to find purpose. And this is my purpose. That's why when you see me talk, it's just the truth.
So how did you feel health-wise,
When?
like before this diet?
It's the sweets that were making me feel certain things. As soon as
Okay.
after dinner time, I'm feeling excited and jumping up and down Skittles with the E numbers, making me feel energetic, but not in the right way. I'm feeling mad sweet. Cake and custard, I used to lounge on the sofa and I'm lying down, belly popping out, and I'm just, it's not good. I didn't feel good. When I eat now, I feel I'm ready. What is it? I'm there. Whatever it has to be, I'm ready full time because of how I consume and what I do, what I watch, what I listen to, what I eat, everything. A lot goes into it.
Do you not think that was an age thing though? Like, do you not think because you was that age, why you were acting that way? Are you not blaming it, but are you making? Is it the food that you're saying made you act that way, not your age?
No, because
people you was around.
I actually used to feel it after eating the foods. Like after eating the foods, after I used to eat rice, I used to feel bloated. I can go to the toilet 4 or 5 times a day smoothly. And it doesn't.
You're not meant to go to the toilet 4 or 5 times a day.
You can say whatever
You're not
you
meant to
feel
do that.
like. When I go to the toilet, there's no scent. You wouldn't even know that I went to the toilet. It's smooth. There's no scent. When she goes to the toilet, you wouldn't want to go in there.
That's a lie. That's a complete lie.
I can guarantee you.
That's a complete
Anytime
lie.
you feel like you need a toilet on set, just go in it and
That's
we'll see
a
what's
complete
going
lie.
on.
How many times a day do you go to the toilet?
I don't even want to talk about that.
No, but I'm saying how much times you're supposed to
You
go? 'Cause
shouldn't need to go more than once a day.
She can't tell you how many times you need to go.
Yes, but
If your
do you,
body's
wait,
ready
wait,
to
wait,
go, you
wait.
go.
Let me say my point, right?
Go on.
So, are you going to get some kind of medal for the amount of times you go for a number 2 a day?
No, I'm just saying.
What do you get from that? From you passing and not
I'm gonna explain
using...
to you.
No, I'm not finished. From you passing and not using that food, your body is not absorbing it. It's not absorbing it. It's coming out. It's waste. You're putting in waste and it's coming out. Do you not get that?
If that was ever...
I eat a lot, right? So I eat maybe 5,000 calories a day.
Yeah.
You will not see me go more than once a day.
But I'm telling you, when I used to eat how I used to eat...
Because do you know why?
Go on.
Because my body uses it. Because it's the natural diet. And that's what we're meant
Natural
to be
diet
eating.
food might be the natural diet food. Me and you are not the same.
No,
Overstand that part there. Me and you are not the same. We're not from the same bloodline.
We're both humans.
But we're not from the same bloodline.
Do we have the same organs?
I just said...
Do we have the same digestive system?
You don't have the amount of melanin in your body that I have. Me and you are not the same.
No, that's not... Yeah, but that's not what I'm asking you.
No, but that's...
Digestive
like I
systems,
said,
are they the same?
The human, how we was created, me and you are not the same because I was
So
created
a
differently
healthy
to you.
human, black or white, is...
Like I said, it's not about colour, but carry on.
But it is, because that's what you're saying. It is.
That's
what you're
actually
saying.
not what I'm saying, like I said earlier, but we'll use that as an example. Carry on.
Healthy human has a stomach acid of 1.5.
Okay.
Both of us would have that. That's the digestive system. That indicates that we're meant to be eating meat because that is only to split protein.
Okay, let me show you this. I do not consume meat. I will go on the bench press now.
Do you know what? I feel so bad for you. I feel so
You
bad
don't-
for
you
you.
know what-
Wait, do you know
what?
why I feel bad for you?
Wait, let me tell you why you
No,
don't
let
need
me
to feel
tell
bad.
you why.
You
And
know
I
why
was
you don't need to
thinking this
feel
a
bad?
minute ago.
Wait there, you don't need
No,
to...
I was thinking this a minute ago. I feel so bad for you because you're so tied up in it. You're so consumed. You don't want to hear. You've got blinkers on. You don't want to hear nothing. So you're that bad. When your health collapses, and it will, you are gonna fall hard because it's your identity.
I've heard
It's
it all.
your identity.
I've heard it
It will
all
happen.
before. I've heard it all
Listen,
before.
I don't want it to happen, but it will happen because you're human and you're on
But
the
like,
unnatural
you
diet.
don't want it to happen, but when you speak out words, you're casting spells. So you might not think you wanted it to happen, but subconsciously, when you spoke that out into existence, you don't
No,
know what you're doing.
Yeah, you can't put that on me.
I can, because that's what you've done.
No.
But you might not know about those frequencies of life, because on the meat, you won't ever tap into them sides of things. This is what I'm saying. It's a spiritual thing. The fruits and the vegetation of life is different.
Do you know how many people I know that have gone from
No one's done
your
what I've
diet?
done. No one's done what I've done. I'm on a different regime. I'm not just saying that as a joke. 120 days on fruits.
This guy's God. Everyone, all hail him.
Furthermore, I'm the furthest thing from the Most High. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do, because all praises to the Most High every single time. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm on my burpees regime.
Do
I
you
owe the
believe in
Most High a
God?
lot.
Do you believe in God?
I'm not religious.
No.
I'm not religious.
No religion at all.
Never been religious.
So what's your purpose in life?
What's my purpose? My purpose is to live the same as everyone else. So my purpose when I was born is just to be a human. But actually, as I've gone down this journey, I help a lot of people. I help a lot of people become happy. I help a lot of people from being bedbound to
So
now being able to...
would you say that's your purpose?
My purpose is also being a mother. I have many purposes.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not one-dimensional.
Let me ask you that a question, because there's someone that's blowing up at the moment on Instagram.
Yeah.
For his, his health tips and
Are you
dietary
gonna
tips.
I think you're gonna talk about.
Come on, cause I'm talking about Eddie Abbew. You know what I mean?
We speak. I'm gonna go and meet him soon. We
Yeah.
speak.
Make sure you bring me. Bring me when you meet him, please.
Yo, bring him here.
Bring him here.
Bring him to the sinners.
Are you gonna bring
Get
me
him to
when
the
you meet him?
sinners.
Are you gonna bring me when you meet him?
He like tags me in things. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go carnivore soon, and he's gone carnivore now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been trying for a while.
Yeah, he messaged me
Slowly
the other
getting there.
day, and he was like, "Yeah, come to the gym. Tell me when you're coming. I'll make sure
All
I'm
that
there."
sugary shit.
Oh, he cracks me up.
Yeah.
When he goes to Tesco's with the wig,
Yeah.
he has me dying.
So what, do you eat pork as well?
Not always.
So you do eat pork?
Not rarely. Rarely. I do eat pork, yes, but it's not my go-to. I don't buy it for
You
myself.
mostly eat
to
steak.
Yeah.
Mostly, yeah.
Okay.
What do you think about Eddie, General?
What do I think about Eddie?
Yeah.
Eddie talks a lot of good stuff, man. I like what he pushes, because he talks about the processed supermarkets and the garbage that they're selling and chocolate, sweets.
Cereals.
Yeah, all of that stuff.
I
McDonald's.
do hear him talking about wild rice a lot, though.
He does talk about that
he
still,
does
but
talk
obviously
about
he's telling people to feed their kids bacon, and I don't agree with that kind of stuff there. Never, no time at all. Trust me.
I feed my kids bacon.
Fair enough, that's you, innit? But yeah, like I said, I don't agree.
He's a different melanin.
Oh, my children are mixed race.
Yes, she's had black cock
sorry.
in her speed.
Okay.
So then don't feed them pork.
If you go to the beginning, if you go to the beginning of times, Egyptians, if you go to people that are religious of the Bible or the Quran, everyone knows about the pork. So that's just a different kind of deal in there. Pigs don't sweat out their toxins.
Do you
Pigs-
two eat pork?
Me?
Yes. That's a yes.
There's nothing
I
wrong with
noticed
eating
that
pork.
the links to
There's
cancer
nothing.
are just-
No, there's no links to cancer.
Really?
Bacon
No,
and
no.
sausages
That's what I
are
mean
number
about-
one most carcinogenic foods.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they
The
say
most
like.
what?
Have you looked at the studies? I have.
That's I got it from I can't name it, but it was read from a study.
But did
But
you
like
read the
online.
study yourself? Did you read the
Like how-
method? Did you read what type of study it is?
What did he say? That
It said that
It was
this
based.
was ages ago, but it said that bacon and sausages are one of the most carcinogenic foods, but they are very processed, and like you said, they don't sweat out their toxins. There's a reason Muslim people don't eat pork. I just personally don't eat it.
So this goes above me and her. This goes to before time. This goes to what people have back in them times were doing that were more righteous than we sit here today, because there wasn't bombarded with all this what's going on, the media, the TV. These people were real righteous people and they weren't consuming pork. So for someone to come on and say eat pork, I just think it's outrageous, to be honest. Pork
There's
is
a lot of things that were
disgusting
done years ago that we would definitely disagree with today.
on a food basis.
Like they used to say women were witches, tie them up and stone them to death. Are we going to say that they're righteous and we just keep doing it because it was done back then?
No, but
Or do we learn?
Well, in this day,
Do we learn and do we
there's a lot
grow?
of things that they used to say back
Yeah.
in the day that science has proved that was wrong, because they used to say don't eat the yolk out of the egg. Now I'm
Oh,
hearing
the yolk's
everyone.
the best bit.
Now I'm
The
that's
yolk
now
is where
I'm
the
hearing
health is.
Everyone's saying, "Yo, make sure you eat the yolk."
Yeah. If you want good testosterone levels, men,
it's
eat
the
the yolk.
same thing with fruits, though, that they used to say don't eat the seeds in the fruits. The same thing.
You shouldn't eat the seeds.
Well, I eat the seeds and I'm
Well,
good to
you
go.
you can eat the seeds, but they're just gonna pass because that is what they're designed to do. You're gonna absorb nothing from seeds because they're designed. So imagine you're a plant,
Yeah.
and you've got a seed. Do you want that to be digested, or do you want that to be pooed out and planted? That's the whole thing of the seeds.
Do you know when I say to you, I live and breathe it? I don't think you're really taking me in.
You're not actually addressing what I just said. You're just doing that whole thing of you're amazing and you're amazing.
The thing is, I'm not even amazing, and that's why I do what I do. You think you're amazing if anyone thinks they're amazing. I don't do this.
I haven't sat here saying I'm the best health, I'm this, I'm that. I haven't said all that.
All I said is I'm the world's healthiest man because I know I am.
I disagree.
You've
I
got
mean,
your
what
opinion.
is your
You think
definition of
carnivore's the
health?
best? You think carnivore's the best diet? That's your opinion.
I think that whatever is working for you is the best diet. Because if it's not working for you, then how can you stay on it?
But
What's
that's-
sustainable?
then you contradicted yourself because at the
No,
start-
I haven't finished.
Go on, carry on.
I believe that humans should be consuming meat and they should be consuming mostly meat. I'm not going to say that everyone needs to do the carnivore diet because some people mentally can't go there. Because they just think too much of, I'm going to miss out on these sweets because, all these sweets and these foods that have been highly processed have been made to make people addicted. People
Can I
are
say something real quick?
addicted.
If we're carnivores, that means we wouldn't have the enzymes and the ability to digest plant-based food. We're not carnivores, we're omnivores. You might find health in eating
So what
mostly meat.
enzymes do we have to digest those things?
It doesn't matter what we
No,
have,
come on, explain it.
but we have the enzymes.
It's okay, so what are they?
The enzymes, they break down different neurotransmitters, hormones. In plants, it's breaking down the nutritional aspect of it.
We're not
And we have the
herbivores. So
ability to process-
herbivores...
I didn't say we're herbivores,
Yeah,
we're omnivores.
but for digesting plants, you need to actually... you need a rumen. You need to actually ferment it in your body. But we don't do that. So you see, like,
We can't
when
be
people...
carnivores
Why can't we be carnivores?
because we have the ability to digest plant-based foods.
Yeah,
Which makes
because
us
we
omnivores.
have that ability
Cool,
for
I agree.
if it's in starvation, but it's not for the big amount that we have now. So years ago, before consumerism, how would you be able to eat the diet that you're eating right now? Before airplanes, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Before aeroplanes, I'll be back home. I'll be in my country where I'm
Wait.
supposed to be.
You're saying that we've always had access to enough meat to feed everyone all the time, and we have the ability to
We've
hunt meat
always
in
had
that in
animals.
capacity-
We've
in that
always
capacity.
prioritized the meat.
You
Yeah.
understand that still doesn't make us carnivores. That would still make us omnivores.
Bruce Wayne, you know.
No, it doesn't make us omnivores because years ago, so it's called facultative carnivores. So we're like scavengers. We will eat what we
No.
can, right?
So what?
We can't
So
digest.
there's a guy
We
that I
can't
speak
digest
to
bones.
online. I've been friends with him
We
for
can't
like
eat rotten flesh. We're not like vultures and hyenas.
rotten flesh.
Yes, we can't.
How
process that.
is it rotten?
We can't scavenge meat in the same way actual scavengers do.
No,
Our
no,
teeth
no,
aren't
that's
even-
not what I'm. That's
and
not
if
what
you
I'm
look at our
saying.
ancestors,
Oh,
almost
you
none
know
of
the
them-
teeth argument is the weakest one there. Go on,
And yet-
go on, say
and
the
yet
teeth
they're- and
argument.
yet
Come
they're
on,
all arguments.
humour me. Say the
And yet
teeth
they're all
argument.
arguments. But you haven't disproved anything because I'm saying we're omnivores. We can eat meat and plants, but we're not carnivores. That's all.
We're not meant to eat plants at the rate that we do. We're meant to eat
That still
seasonal
doesn't disprove
seasonal
what I'm saying.
berries, if
we're
that.
omnivores.
Seasonal berries.
Yeah, so if we was in this country, yeah, which we all are in this country, and then it was snowing outside, you go outside, what can you eat?
It's a lot of ifs and ifs and ifs. I can say a lot of ifs
Answered
about a lot of
No,
No,
you
no,
know.
That's a weird
no.
argument.
You haven't answered
But
it.
you haven't
Again, you haven't
disproved
answered
anything.
it.
So when I go to my country,
And you think you have? You don't know what the enzymes are? Someone's
Okay.
like emotionally charged.
Do you know how
Do you
to
know
use a
what?
mic-
You're really. Are you vegan? You're acting vegan because you're really
That's a
like
weird thing to
tetchy.
say.
Because you're tetchy and emotional about diet.
That's because I've listened to people say stupid things for so long, and it really frustrates me.
You say it's stupid, right? But the people that I'm talking to, the people that I worked for, were doctors and scientists.
Everyone's a doctor and a scientist. Apparently.
that don't mean nothing.
No, no, no.
That don't mean nothing.
The
Doctor and
tell
scientist. What does
people
that
to
mean?
Eat pills and all this stuff. So what makes you your doctor and
No,
scientist?
so
that special?
the scientists that I have as friends
Mm.
are not all about the pills and that. That's why.
So are they about the
They have a
herbs?
different opinion.
Are they about the herbs of life?
So herbs are used for medicinal reasons, but you don't use those every day. You don't take ibuprofen every day to prevent something.
I'm not on about those
Are they
herbs because I don't
Christian
use those.
scientists? Is that what they
Sorry?
are? Christian scientists, that's what they do. It's a religion
Christian
where
scientists.
they don't believe in any medication. I've actually looked after people that have cancer, and because they're a Christian scientist, they won't have chemo, they won't have anything, they do it all the
Oh, I
natural
believe
way.
I agree with them
But
not,
I
not
wouldn't
having
have
chemo.
chemo either.
Yeah, I agree with
not
that.
having chemo.
Yeah.
So what do you think you can?
What would you have?
Me?
Like,
I would start taking soursop leaves. I would eat a very strict
You're
diet.
nasty. Nasty.
Yeah, but they put,
Serious.
and then I would also, your mind is so incredibly strong. There have literally been studies on people that have been diagnosed with cancer, and they have, without treatment, but purely like by mental strength and belief,
Being negative
literally
makes you ill.
cured. Yeah, like
Physically
negativity makes you ill. Like
ill.
holding grudges and building up anger and resentment, like literally causes disease in your body, and you can heal yourself with literally like your mind alone and your diet.
Very true.
so what are you saying about the soursop? Why is it not?
The soursop leaves is like. This is a study that's been done. They say it's 1,000 times more powerful than chemotherapy. Dr. Zebi was using it to cure
He uses
cancer.
nasty wrong, basically.
He uses it. Dr. Zebi was curing cancer. He used herbs. The man was 82 breeding women, and he weren't no carnivore. He was juicing 90 days of
How
his
did
life.
he die?
They killed him.
They didn't kill him.
Well, this is what I'm trying to say, because you're just not on the right tuning.
So you don't think they killed him?
No.
She's not
How
going to
did she
say
di-
that.
how
If
did-
she admits to the
how-
killing
how-
him, that
how
means
did
she's
he
going to
die?
agree to what I'm saying.
So how did he
How
die?
did he die? Carnivore.
Yo,
How
man,
did
getting
he
off of
die?
the
How did he
sofa to
die?
grab a mic.
How
you
did
know.
he die? He's tell me what he died of.
To me,
Yeah,
they
no, how did he die? How
Well,
did he die?
what did he die
And
of?
poison.
Yo, the food arguments are
How
frustrating
did he
for
die,
everybody,
though?
you know.
like I said, they tried to say that he died of pneumonia. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But that's not the case because he was in. Remember, this is a man that fasts full time. You know, he does regular fast. He was in there for 2 weeks. How can he die of pneumonia if he's been fasting? He's been doing all those
when
things.
you looked at Dr. Sebi, did you think he looks healthy?
It's not about the exterior.
I'm
this
just
is
saying.
okay.
Do you think he looks? No, it is because
No,
it is an
no.
indication to health.
Okay, let me tell you this. It's about the interior first and foremost. And he's a man that was breeding women at the age of 82 and he had over 20 kids. Do you know how healthy that is? You tell me, how healthy is that? And he's not a carnivore. No, you tell me because you're telling me he's supposed to be a carnivore and he was not.
Your
no carnivore.
definition of health is very different to mine. When I see him speaking and whatever else before he passed, obviously in videos, to me, he's not the picture of health. That's not the health that I want.
You know, a man that's.
Would you not say he was a healthy 82-year-old?
I would say there's health. I would say that we have actually really lowered our standards with healthy at all the ages that we're meant to, that we're looking at. We should actually meant to be living till we're 120, but we abuse our bodies so badly.
And more.
We abuse our bodies so badly that we now think it's great if someone lives to 90 years old. It's ridiculous.
Tell me the benefits, of eating meat.
The benefits are pretty
And tell me why you're against.
I'm not against it, but I believe that it's unnatural.
So what are the benefits?
How can it be unnatural when I'm eating off my land? If I'm in Jamaica now, I'm eating.
But you're not in Jamaica.
No, but I'm saying we're going back to nature now.
Okay, but you're not in Jamaica.
What does the fruit grow for then? Like all the fruit that naturally grows and the food that does
so
grow.
there's different animals. We're not just the only beings on the planet, are we?
Of
there's
course,
a whole
there's lots
range of
fruits
animals.
that are like mainly.
So there's animals there's certain fruits and things that all the plants that grow outside. Certain animals can eat certain fruits, and if they eat a different fruit, that would kill them. They know what they're meant to be eating, but us humans, we just eat whatever is there.
Just to answer his question, what's the benefits of eating meat?
Oh, okay, benefits.
And the reason why I'm asking is because I've seen loads of studies that shows that meat causes diseases and illnesses.
Did you look at the studies yourself?
Yeah, so I'm asking
you
what
now. What type of study was it?
I'm asking you, what are the benefits?
Okay, so the benefits, and then we go back to the studies you said you looked at. The benefits for me, I was massively overweight. I was dealing with...
No. That's subjective to you.
Yes.
Oh, you want to know in general?
Yes.
I would be here all day.
Yeah, just give me two or three.
People can cure their diabetes in a matter of weeks.
How?
On the diet.
Well, how
Because
does
it's controlling your blood glucose.
No, so tell me how the enzymes break it down and then the different properties, how it would do that. I want to know how it benefits because anyone can say that.
You want me to tell you how
Yes,
the
I do,
enzymes?
It's a big statement you're making.
I mean, that's not even on like any
So
kind
you
of
can't do
topic. No, it's not even on any topic.
Can you do it, yes or no?
So we have a stomach acid of 1.5, and that is just purely to split protein.
Okay.
So that is how we
is
digest our
protein?
protein.
Protein is
What is
found in
protein?
vegetables as well, is it not?
But is it bioavailable?
Yeah, so what is
Chickpeas
protein?
is full of protein.
Is it bioavailable?
What's bioavailable?
Bioavailable is it usable to us?
Yeah.
How?
So there's more
How?
There's more protein.
Explain it.
There's more
How is it
there's
not
more
if your body
protein.
breaks it down?
There's more protein in certain nuts and herbs and all these things than there is in meat. So
Did you look into
was that
the
your benefit because you still haven't said the benefits?
I have said the benefits.
Okay, carry on then.
So the benefits are you can talk to me, but you can't stand there and act like you're attacking me, because that's not knowledge. That's not sharing knowledge.
We love you. We love you. Rachel, we love you.
Right. So the benefits are pretty endless. And you asked me for the benefits, then you asked me to break down the enzymes. That's two completely different questions. So what do you want to know? Like, seriously, the benefits are endless, and I would be here all day. I've had clients going, as I said earlier, completely bedbound. I had a client that lives in Antarctica, and she was vegetarian. And when she moved out there, she couldn't do it, and she was.
She started eating seals.
So she had to start eating a meat-based diet, and you know when
she didn't have to. She chose to.
So you live in Antarctica and you try and eat a diet like yours.
This is why I said to you, different human beings are in different places. This is why I said to you, it's important to know. Me and my people, where we come from, we grow naturally herbs that grow on the ground. When we boil those herbs, they benefit our system. When we eat the avocados, it benefits our system. All these things
There's a lot of propaganda out there. There's a lot of propaganda. There's a lot of things. Like, so you didn't answer my question. What type of studies were they?
Oh, she hasn't answered any questions.
Yes, I have.
You haven't. You kept giving stories, no studies, nothing. You're saying I have a.
Bruce is mad.
Yeah.
I'm not even arguing against like you having health benefits. All I'm saying is we're not carnivores. That's all.
Yeah,
and
I
you've even
agree.
accepted that because you've said that we can eat plants, which makes us omnivores. So we actually agree.
No, we don't agree. We don't agree.
You know, one question I want to ask you. Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
I think you should.
I want to.
Not my people. Not my people.
Yeah. So obviously, yeah. A lot of your diet is coming from
Acting
a
like a
place
kid.
where you come from a certain place.
He wants to be.
You know, your origins, where they come from. Yeah. What I want to know from you is, yeah. Do you just know about your origins, or would you say there's a set diet for people that's come from a different side of the world then?
That's a good question, Speedy.
I think they've got a different diet to what I would have, because obviously the
And
sun.
are you aware? Yes. Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, the sun grows where I come from, and the sun grows the fruits, the sun grows me, the sun grows the plants. The sun's very beneficial for the body. And where they come from is different to us. So they can't talk for us, and this is why we need to educate ourselves, because we should never have her, no disrespect to her, coming in the room and being able to tell us about what we should consume and these kind of things, because we are a people and we should know what we should and shouldn't be eating.
I know Jamaican people that are on the diet and it improved their health massively. I know Jamaican doctors that started the carnivore diet, reversed their type 2 diabetes and a whole heap of other things.
It sounds good, but like I said,
arthritis is easily reversed on the diet. Diabetes is easily reversed. Depression,
arthritis
anxiety.
is easily reversible on a plant-based diet.
Well, not if you eat a lot of things with high oxalate
but
diet.
Yeah, but you're saying that's not if you eat a lot of things. Who said they want to eat a lot of things?
High oxalate diet.
Which means what?
So oxalates is it's an anti-nutrient and it's in nuts.
So what you tell me?
It's in green leafy vegetables.
Okay, let me show you this. Dr. Sebi went to court. Let me show everyone this. He went to court to prove from using natural herbs, fruits and vegetables, he cured people. And
Wasn't he taken to court?
Of course they took him to court.
They took him to court.
And you know what he done?
Did you read the court papers? I did, but it was a while ago, so I'm a bit rusty on it.
Here. Carl, I know enough man quote Dr. Sebi here, but how much of the stuff do you know that you've actually researched? Not like that you've seen on YouTube and you've heard about him. Like, what deep research have you done to say that this is factual from Dr. Sebi?
What Dr. Sebi was a practitioner. He went out. He didn't even mean to do it. He was ill. He was sick. And he went
No. But I've asked though, what research have you done that qualifies the information that you have on this person?
I've researched his court case and seen that he went to court and people stood up and admitted that he cured those people of what their diseases and things that they had. Hence HIV. A woman lost her eyesight. Lisa Lopez, she speaks out about it. You can watch her on YouTube. She was pushing out for Dr. Sebi.
See that? I don't want to know what I can watch on YouTube. I want to know like official papers.
Oh yeah, there's paperwork. There's paperwork.
See, today everybody's angry.
No, and the only reason why I'm asking for that is just so that people can go away and do the research.
That's good that you're saying that. It's good that you're saying that. Like I said, I haven't got the papers to hand, but Dr. Sebi went to court. We can go back, check the court case over. Dr. Zebi's son right now. I know a woman that went to Honduras. Dr. Zebi's family members cured her, and now she's got breasts back, and she had no breasts when she went over there. I know that myself.
She grew breasts.
She grew breasts. Grew
titties them.
Yeah. Yak is another man that cures people as well. I'll send you that.
Yeah, so you don't even need to go Turkey these days then.
So someone's grew back breasts naturally and they weren't eating, there was no meat involved in their diet. So for me, she's going to have her opinion. I'm going to have mine. But Like I said, I'm a practitioner because everyone can, like you said, everyone can say this, and that, and that's why I've done so many different diets to experience it for myself, and I know which one I feel.
Don't
best
it just
at.
show you that just what works for you, and what.
No, but I
works
just
for
want to
someone.
know. I want to know. Yeah, like obviously, are you just focused on your people, or do you have knowledge of what other people need
Like
for
white
their
people.
diet? Yeah.
For me, this is my opinion. In this day and age that we're living in, the safest diet to be on is mine.
For who though? That's what I'm trying to say.
For everyone, I think for everyone. I think we
Okay.
all should be taking herbs. I think the pollution that's going on in the air, we need to detoxify our bodies.
That doesn't make no sense.
Why?
You said we're all different, right? And
Yeah.
now you're saying we all need the same diet.
Yeah,
No,
because-
we're either all different, we need different diets, or we're all the same, like
That's-
I was saying,
No, I
with
think
the
he said-
digestive
I think
system.
he said the best diet.
What
I
I'm
think he said
trying
that
to
we
say
should.
to you.
But that's what I was saying as well.
No, you're saying that you're trying to tell me that I'm a carnivore.
What I'm saying is that your body can digest meat, and it should. And there's nutrients in the meat that you cannot get from plants.
There's nutrients in a lot of things. There's nutrients in eating
But
a rat.
there's
nutrients in
vital.
eating a rat.
That's yeah.
Would you eat
that's
a rat?
over his diet.
Would you-
Yeah, 10
But
times
there you
over.
go. You should
Over
eat a
his
rat over
diet.
my. And you'd eat a snake. You'd eat a snake as well, wouldn't you?
I don't think I'd eat a snake actually. They
You
don't
need a
look
rat, but
appealing.
not a snake.
What about?
Because they look.
Would you eat kangaroo balls?
I've got a bit of a fear of snakes.
Okay.
So it's subjective to you. Then
Kangaroo's
really, innit?
fire, man. Kangaroo's nice.
You've had kangaroo.
Yeah, kangaroo. Yeah, I've had kangaroo. No, not balls.
Do you think you're healthier than me?
Yes, I was eating
Do
kangaroo
you think
balls.
living on your diet and
Not
living
about
on mine,
balls.
you're healthier than me?
Kangaroo burger.
Yeah.
Springbok.
What? I don't
Crocodile.
understand it. Like you
So,
sitting there, you
I'm-
sitting down. I find it a bit rude. You're sitting down there. You like, is that an alcoholic drink?
That is.
Is alcohol beneficial for your system? Is that a part of your carnivore
You already
diet?
asked me that earlier.
I'm asking you again.
You asked me that earlier. Like I said, I'm not involved in a cult.
I'm not
I
involved in a
haven't actually drunk. I had a sip at the bar and haven't drunk it since. And if you've been watching me, I've been drinking my water. But this is like I've got
That's
you,
true.
you,
been
all
attacked.
attack.
It's all
Attack.
these black men. That's what it is.
Where's the conversation? Like he's acting like a 10-year-old boy that
He
wets
wants-
the bed.
He wants to lick you out.
He'd be lucky with a conversation with me. The way he's acting
Bruce,
like a little kid.
I also disagree with the general. I don't think we're meant to only eat fruits. I think both of you still make sense
But
within what I'm saying.
but yeah, you come at me with anger and then you talk to him. All right. Racism. Yeah, it is.
Feminist.
Racist.
Feminism.
You keep it's the way that you're answering things. You keep deflecting and you're giving stories while asking other people for studies. That's so strange. He's saying he feels electric.
He
and all this
mentioned a
stuff. I'll let
study,
you
and
finish
he
it. I'll let
mentioned
you-
a study.
Okay.
So I said, okay, tell me the study.
Bruce keeps rubbing his head.
Because he's 10 years old.
So why do you disagree with General?
We're omnivores. We have the ability to eat both. We're meant to eat both. We get nutrients from both. You found a diet that works for you. He's found a diet that
That's
works
what I'm
for him.
saying.
But we're omnivores and we can eat both. Whether one is better or not, I don't know. I don't really care. All I care is about the fact that we're omnivores. You guys are arguing opinion and subjective experience from certain people. Like the whole population should now only eat meat or only eat fruit. That's crazy. We are able
The
to eat both.
meat that
No. I said that not everyone needs to do the carnivore diet.
but you're
That
saying
is
we're
what I said.
carnivores, which is
But I
incorrect.
said, I actually feel like everyone would feel better if they did. And I feel like there would be less disease. That everyone would have a
That
good
doesn't
body
wait,
composition.
please.
But that's
That
why.
doesn't
That's
answer
why.
my
That's
question.
why. Let me just. That's why I started off by going around and asking everyone what their diet was before I let these two, because these are two ends of the spectrum, innit? You get what I'm trying to say? And obviously, us as normal people, yeah, like whether we're omnivores, whether we're carnivores, or whatever we
We
are,
are omnivores.
we all eat pussy.
She just.
I do not. I do
Katie,
not.
how are you?
Oh, we don't.
No, we
I do
don't
not.
all eat
I don't-
pussy.
I
Oh,
don't-
it's just me then.
I
Oh,
do
sorry.
not.
I'm joking. But what I'm saying is, the point that I'm trying to make here is that, like, it's obviously going to be two ends of the spectrum, and people are going to have to figure out where they fit in.
See,
and
this is why
But-
I'm
but
stuck
the
in my
prob-
ways, because I'm going to walk away from this conversation like, what do I believe? And this is what I mean. It's
Neither of them.
overwhelming.
The
like,
prob-
what
the
do you-
problem I'm
what is the
finding-
right
And
answer?
Let me,
The problem I'm finding is obviously first the attack and the emotions involved from everyone. Secondly, everyone's asking me to prove everything. And when I ask them, okay, you're telling me about a study, tell me about the study. What type of study is it? Oh, I can't talk about that. And it gets changed. Like, no, how about you prove what you're saying instead of just throwing things at me all the time?
Back to what
It's
you were
like,
saying.
I've got to
recommend you just
completely
practice things for
prove
yourself
it.
and feel whichever you feel best.
Yeah, I
That's what
recommend the same.
That's what I recommend you to do.
I recommend the same.
Can I get you to agree on one thing? Processed foods,
Yeah, processed
Is
foods
it-
are not good.
Garbage.
garbage. Both of you saying that. The both of you eat processed.
What's that like? Nuggets and that.
General,
It's like ready meals, all of that.
what oil do you use?
What oil do I use? I use hemp seed oil, grape seed oil.
See that? You see that there? It's a madness, you know, my bro. It's crazy, you know. Cause them oils there are processed, bro.
Yeah, the
Them,
seed oils,
them oils
are
there are
great.
wicked.
But like I'm saying to you, in this country that I'm living in, I have to do the best in a
No,
bad
no, no,
in
but-
wait, let me finish. In a bad environment.
Nah,
Because
but you can do. There's oils. But there's oils though.
What, you
There's
tell me.
oils that-
You tell me. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. So you tell me
I'm
some
not.
oils.
I'm not an expert, you know. But the person on the table, I'm not gonna say she's an expert, but she's more educated on certain things than it. So I think you should ask her what oil she eats, because what I would say is this: I definitely think there's things from your standpoint that people need to take away from and really run with it. You get me? But there's also things from Rachel that people need to take from as well, and it's about balance. You get this thing about divide and conquering that's never gonna work.
So that's
It's-
why my diet's
it's
the
about
best.
what can you take from Rachel and what can Rachel take from you,
Trust me.
and how can man
So
make
my
that
diet
work?
is the best.
You get me? Because it's not just one way, and I think the fact that there's conflict is already showing that you can't even guide people, because one person's trying to say this and the other person's trying to say that. Learn from one another.
Yo,
There's always
let them
gonna be-
carry on with their debate before you try to do this.
in
Try to do
every
the whole higher mighty thing.
in every
Let's
topic
try to
you
shut
talk
down
about.
the show, you know.
In
like-
every topic you talk about, there's gonna be conflict though. In every topic, some people really just pray to Jesus Christ, some pray to Allah. Everyone's different, so even if something's proven fully, people are ignorant, people are imperfect. So I understand your point, but at the same time, it is a bit like doesn't really make a lot of sense. I know where you're trying to come from, but at the same time, we're never gonna get that what you're looking for. It's not gonna happen. It's not realistic in this day and age.
have you got a missus right now?
Nah, I ain't got no missus.
So you ain't gave no one nothing.
Nah, no one
for 4
must
years.
see. Nah, not 4 years.
Does your
not 4
missus have to have the same beliefs as you?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously, not to. I'm gonna have to compromise. This is another thing. Compromise, something I've got to work on. So if I find myself a vegan woman, then I'd slowly want to teach her about the natural diet and the natural fruits and vegetables. And she's willing to take it on, I take her on. But if she's not, then
So what about a woman
Kick
that's
rocks.
willing to go 95% with your diet, but she eats pork?
that's not even up for discussion. That's not even up for discussion.
Man, just-
That's just outrageous.
Yo, we apologize to the barman. We apologize to the barman. But we ain't got no get the off your chest this week, you know.
Good.
So we're gonna move on with that one and go straight to the questions from the barman.
Questions from the barman.
Okay, first question is for you, Katie. As you are in the middle, meaning you're half black and half white,
Yes, let's go there.
what diet do you think as a human we should follow?
Oh, fucking hell.
Between these two, what diet would you say would be most beneficial to you as you can relate to being white and black?
Mushrooms and LSD.
No. I'm going to say, do you know what? I'll be honest. My knowledge on it is completely limited. I don't really know anything about it, literally out of like ignorance and
Same
a
as
lack
most
of
people, though.
discipline.
But based on what you've heard
Based
from
on what
both
they
of them,
say, I agree that, Joe, I'm going to take it there. Black and white, it is different. And I say that in terms of DNA. When you look at black sportsmen and when it comes to testing and things like that, there is a difference. I don't want to say too much, but you know what I mean?
no, we don't.
You don't know what I mean? I don't know how to explain.
You're saying black people are more stronger and fitter?
No, but wasn't there a whole thing, you know, the lockdown and everything, there was a whole thing where they wanted to test on black people because they weren't reacting.
Of course,
a
we got more
certain way.
melanin in our body. Don't you know who we are? We're
I'm just
people,
saying,
we're
I'm
different kind of
agreeing. I'm
people.
agreeing there's a difference,
Yes,
but I also
stop
think
being so
everybody
emotional.
individually is different. So
What
I
you
don't
on
know. I
about
guess
with
figure
the-
it out.
With the in lockdown, what was it doing again?
I don't know. I saw something about testing black people because we was reacting differently to.
Basically, they was trying to kill us off with the COVID, but it didn't
Yeah, the
work because they
COVID jab. Yeah, that's
underestimated
it,
the
the
black
COVID
man's
jab.
DNA.
Ignorance is bliss for me personally. I don't know too much, but
Okay, so there's no monetization, but What's the next question?
All right, cool. Next question's for you, Rachel. How do you eat 5,000 calories a day? Like, how does that fit into your? What does that look like? 5,000 calories.
Is calories even like a real thing?
No, I don't believe in calories in, calories out.
Do you believe in calories?
No, I don't focus on that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No. Carry on, Rachel.
Wait, so repeat what you just said.
How do you eat 5,000
okay.
calories?
What does it look like?
Yeah,
What does it look like?
So I eat a lot of butter, and that's what makes my calories bump up quite a bit because I eat a lot of butter.
You cook everything in butter.
I cook everything in tallow.
In what?
Tallow, beef fat.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't use butter because it hasn't got a high enough smoking point for me. I mean, sometimes I cook scrambled eggs in butter because it's nice. But so
You said you eat a lot of butter though, so.
Just probably just eats butter, bro.
So I just put it on top of my meat.
Okay.
So
You
when
think
I
you just
have
have to fry the butter. Just eating the butter, bro.
no, I like it.
Putting it on the meat and then sucking it off.
Cold slabs of butter on hot meat is not really good.
Oh, okay, yes, because you eat a
It's
lot
really
of steak
good.
in it. Yeah.
So I
steak on-
eat.
Do you not find that your cholesterol is really high for doing that?
What is the problem with having high cholesterol?
I don't know. I'm assuming.
No, I'm asking that
assuming.
question and then I'm going to respond. Because no one
Yeah,
ever
obviously,
asks my
no-
question.
Yo, Bruce,
She's
what
got-
is this sexual attention or what?
It's like-
It's like the way people have conversations, especially these days. That what she does a lot is use what's called logical fallacies. So whenever she disliked the way I said something, she said, "Are you a child?" Blah blah blah. That's an ad-hom attack. I'm fine with that. Maybe I'm emotional right now. But this
No,
is
it's
annoying.
because you was behaving
That's
like
okay.
one.
It's
I
not
don't
like you
usually
don't
say anything about
But
anyone, but you was behaving like one.
Don't answer the question. She
No, so I asked her what the problem is with cholesterol, and then I was going to go on with it.
Go ahead,
So
Rachel.
there's a lot
Does
of
it not
people.
cause heart attacks and things like that? That's just the
No,
knowledge that I've seen.
sugar does, and inflammation in the body does, but cholesterol does not. That has actually been disproven. But so going back to cholesterol, what I was going to say is actually there's quite a few people on the carnivore diet with really high cholesterol, and they go and have a CAC scan, which is a scan of the arteries, and you can have a whole range of scores with that. And I'd advise you to go and get that done. It'd be interesting. And then basically the people with these really high cholesterol results, what a lot of them have is a zero, which is there's no build up in their arteries whatsoever. And there's also someone called Dave Feltman, and he is like really, he's the most knowledgeable in cholesterol that I would know of. He took his cholesterol every day, and every day it was different by like 100 points sometimes. It's just like when you get your bloods done, when you get your cholesterol taken, tested, it's that moment in time. That doesn't mean that's your cholesterol at all times. And anyway, because I said that I believe that the carnivore diet is the natural diet, I believe that the way your body reacts to that is natural. So if I have high cholesterol, that's because that is meant to be that way. So there's also a saying, like just because firefighters are at the scene of a fire, it doesn't mean they created the fire. It's the same with cholesterol. It's there. It's in every cell of our bodies. It's very much needed. Our brains are 60% fat.
Bruce, has she answered your question, Bruce?
Oh, Bruce.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, you weren't listening.
Watch it back. We'll fight in comments.
You weren't listening.
All right, the next
Great.
question.
Next question is for you, Miss Inks. Okay, so do you think if you quit smoking, your diet would be a lot better, or what do you think your diet would look like if you stopped smoking?
Well, I go through periods where I take like tolerance breaks and like I don't smoke, and I pretty much do the same. I'll eat once a day, but if anything, I'm just a lot more disciplined on it. But yeah, I'll just eat once a day, mainly fruit and veg. But I find it easier to stick to it when I'm not smoking, only because smoking does like cause munchies sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So without the smoking, you think you'd be a lot healthier?
Not a lot healthier. I think I'm quite healthy with my diet. I think it would make me like a bit healthier, yeah, for sure. Like
Do you not eat meat? Oh.
I eat meat. Like if I'm going out, I'll eat meat. Sometimes like I'll cook certain meals that like I really like, so I'll handle the meat. But I just don't like handling raw meat.
Remember, we had this conversation.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
can't
yeah.
cook, remember? She's going to cook after the show.
Yeah, I've never cooked in my life ever.
Wait there, let me ask you two a quick question. What's your opinions on smoke, weed, that kind of thing?
Me personally, I don't agree with it. I would never smoke, not inhaling, no smoke into my lungs, no time at
I've
all.
never smoked either.
Yeah.
I don't feel the urge to fill my lungs.
I don't agree with smoking weed, and I actually think so. It's actually estrogenic, so you can become, it can imbalance your hormones, so it's not great for that. Some men have actually grown breasts because of it.
Off estrogen, yeah.
Have you smoked weed before?
Me, I've smoked weed before, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you smoked weed before, Rachel?
When I was like a kid, I tried it.
Have you smoked weed before?
Never, but there's been times
said
that
that's
I've been
big.
around people like hotbox in a room and I've breathed it in and I've literally felt sick, like fully pulled a whitey just from breathing it in. So it just doesn't agree with me.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Last question is for you, General. So what are the benefits of eating fruit and veg, and how does it cure or help illness as opposed to meat?
Well, for me, it goes back into the conversation that we're just having about Dr. Sebi and what he's proven and what I've seen and what I've read. And for me, I had no desire to go and eat fruits and vegetables. Why would I want to go and just eat fruits and vegetables for the rest of my life? But the way this man's proving things like I've never seen before, that made me take a liking to him. And I'm looking into his life and how he lived and how many kids he have and how he brought forth his seed. It made me tap in even more. And then when I practiced it for myself, my 120 days on fruits, like the spirituality that I was feeling, like almost out of body experiences that I'm feeling, I'm tapping in, and like it stopped my sexual desires with women. After that 120 days on fruits, any woman can do anything, and I can control myself. If I really want to, I can control myself on a different degree. Just from doing that fast when your body's starving and you're having to control that starving feeling, the discipline that I've got just from that fruit fast is unbelievable.
But so as humans,
Yeah.
you as a man, you're meant to have that desire. Because you're meant to breed. Our main goal in life is to
Reproduce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you didn't have that, and that's a good thing?
No, what I'm trying to say to you, that sexual desire I can control. Like I got desires to eat certain foods, but I can control it. Because I don't want to go around just sleeping with any and anybody. That's the point. I'm not denying that.
It started when you done the 120-day juice fast.
What did?
That your desire for women just went. Do you think your testosterone
No, I'm on about
was low?
things like lusting, things like looking at women like they're like items and looking at like.
Do you think your testosterone? Yeah,
Tanked.
it's true what she's saying. Has it gone? Is
Are
it
you
low
horny?
or is it
Boosted
still?
higher. It's boosted higher. I wake up every morning and I'm live. That's the truth. Every single morning I wake up, I'm live.
But you on about just the temptation? It's gone.
Yeah,
So basically saying the mindset's different.
The mindset, I'm talking about my mindset. Not the temptation's still going to be there, but I can control that temptation. I can control not going and getting some sweets from the shop because I know that that's not good for me. So I want to eat what is good for my body because my body's a temple. That's just the point that I make.
I hear that. I do hear that.
Okay, so the second part of the question was, how does it cure or help illness opposed to meat?
How does it cure? Well, for me, like I said, from my experience, say that again.
That's the question he asked me earlier, right? So you've got to explain the enzymes and everything. What did you say I had to explain, even though it's not the question that you asked?
Say the question again, please, because I got rudely interrupted.
All right, cool. All right, I'll say the whole question again. So what are the benefits? Well, forget the fruit and veg, actually. So the second bit of the question is, how does fruit and veg cure or help with illness as opposed to meat?
Okay, so the fruits, for example, it gives you high energy, high electricity in the body. And our cells are electric. We've got 150 trillion cells in our body. And for me, I had certain issues with my bloating, like I said, and I don't have those issues no more. So I've cured certain things within myself and my customers that I have. With my CMOS, for example, people have had acne. They use my CMOS. They ain't got no acne no more. People have had problems, eczema. People have had all sorts of problems, and they ain't got no problems no more. So through practice, and I'm still learning, it's working.
Let me attack you for 1 second. You still didn't answer the question. How does it actually do that?
How does it do that? What do you mean? Break it down for me a bit more, please.
Like so the benefits, what is the fruit actually doing that's giving you those benefits? Because you've described what it does, you didn't describe how.
Well, for me, how the fruit gives me that benefit, like what it does for me.
Well, so are you just
Basically,
are
they're
you
asking
making
you
this
for
up
a
based on how you
scientific-
feel?
Talk about a particular fruit.
Okay, so like for the seeded grape, then seeded grape's got anti-cancerous benefits. You get what I'm trying to say? It's got niacin. Niacin's anti-cancerous. So when you eat seeded grapes, it's anti-cancerous that you eat, consuming right then and there. Like when you see when they have fruits and say strawberries got this benefit, this and that's got this benefit. When you eat seeded grapes, it is anti-cancerous within itself when you eat that fruit. If that's what you're
So
asking.
because it has the niacin in it, that's what.
That's the anti-cancerous part of it, yeah.
Okay, I consider
Yeah.
that an answer.
But that's with a lot more fruits and herbs as well that were created for that purpose.
Can I ask how you know that it's anti-cancerous? Like, what is the information?
Well, this is just
behind that?
this is another thing from what Dr. Zebisto did, and another thing from his research and what he done from. He's a practitioner. Even me, I'd say I'm a practitioner. He went out in nature and he didn't even mean to cure someone's eye. They could not see. This pharmaceutical service, they don't cure people that can't see, no eyesight. When people go blind, I've never actually seen someone. I've got family members that have been blind, and they're saying there's nothing we can do.
Pharmaceuticals aren't made to cure.
It's a business.
This is what I'm saying. But Dr. Zebi is saying that was his point. He's saying we can cure ourselves. We need to go to nature, tap into nature, and use nature to cure ourselves. That was his whole point.
Yeah,
and he
so-
done that not off writing down stuff. So when you're asking me to bring writings and stuff like that, he was a practitioner that went to nature and used nature, and it happened. So when you're asking me to bring studies, I'm saying practice it and see what happens. If you got an issue, there might be two things that I can tell you and advise you. But like I said, it's a practitioner thing that we deal with.
Yeah. So on the topic of eyesight, the company that I used to coach for, we also had an eye doctor that was there, and she found that when she put people on the carnivore diet, their cataracts went, their eyesight improved, they stopped needing glasses. There's a woman, what is her name? Charlene Anderson, and Joe Anderson, her husband. And she had Lyme disease. She had all these different issues.
Yeah.
She was overweight. She needed to wear glasses. She was completely infertile. She's been on the carnivore diet for maybe like approaching 30 years now, right? And she's now got 2 kids. She had 2 kids later on. She looks amazing.
And like I said to you, you're going to bring that example, and I've got an example of people that before they was taking my CMOS, they couldn't breed their woman, and they literally cried to me about what my CMOS has done for them.
my point was she also now doesn't need to wear glasses. So I'm just saying, you're saying that Dr. Sebi, I mean, what was that? What was that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, it's right. Go on.
Go on,
sorry.
carry on. Sorry, carry on.
What?
Okay.
So some inside stuff going on.
Inside joke.
Okay.
Carry on.
Okay.
Rude.
Yeah, so we had specialists within our group. We had a cardiologist, we had scientists, we had, like I said, eye doctors. The guy that owns the company is an orthopedic surgeon. There's a lot of people in our company that found that the health system was failing us, and actually it's just a way of creating more bad health, because you take a pill and you will get side effects for something else.
And even with the pills that they give us, they use a little bit of a herb, for example, that comes from nature. They use a little bit of a herb and then they mix it with so many different things.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, why do you think they use the herb though? Why do you think they use the herb?
Well, because they can maybe say it's natural. They
don't say it's natural.
act.
They don't say it's natural because we know it's not
you
natural.
You do get that on different medications, like where they say they're natural and stuff like that, but they're not. There's a lot of
That's
what I'm
false,
saying is
that's
there's a
false,
lot of
though.
lies out there.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Right. This has been very interesting. A very good debate. Has anyone changed their diet after this?
Katie has.
100% no. But the arguments that they're both making,
I'm ordering a Chinese
the
when I
arguments
get
that
home.
they're both making are equivalent to saying we need 5 hours sleep versus 15 hours sleep. Some people operate perfectly on 5 hours sleep. Some people operate perfectly on 10, 12, 11, whatever. But you keep using stories from people who have used your diets like that proves anything. But the fact is there are potentially hundreds of thousands or millions of people who do better on 5 hours sleep versus 8 and vice versa. So by using these stories, you're not actually proving anything. You just keep saying stuff. And it's great that you found stuff that works for you, but none of this is fact. It's just, I found something that worked and it helped other people. That's what you guys are saying.
So what is a study?
Bruce is just vexed, you know. Bruce
What is
Wayne's
a
just
study?
vexed.
Have you ever
you know.
fasted?
What
Have you
is
ever
a
fasted in your life?
study?
Yeah.
And how do you find fasting?
I've done pretty much every single diet there is, and I don't make.
Have you done the carnivore diet?
I did keto.
You didn't do carnivore.
Have you done fruitarian?
Nah.
So yeah, like what?
I said pretty much.
Have you done area?
I've done pretty much every diet there is.
So but you haven't done the carnivore.
No, I
diet.
haven't
You
done
said
the
that
carnivore.
earlier.
That is true. But I'm saying from my practice, this is why I say I'm a practitioner. I've done 6 different things.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
So no, but when I'm talking from experience.
From your experience.
Forget stories. If we want to counsel out stories, I won't bring stories. I'll bring my experience of why would I?
Story.
But that is a story.
No, but I'm talking about an experience within myself, not
It's
what
still
other
a story.
people said. No, but what other people said or what people
So
write down.
it's
I'm not
an
disagreeing with you.
anecdote.
It's still a
It's
story.
an anecdote.
The same way I can eat whatever I want. I look fantastic. That doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, but you haven't got
It's
much
a story.
experience in so many different fields. You've got a few fields. I've experienced more fields than you.
Which means that you must be right.
No, not that I must be right, but me,
Okay,
I'm more
cool.
of a primary source than you are.
In what way?
Because I've got more experience.
But what I do
Basically, what he's saying is you obviously feel great with what you're doing, innit?
Yeah.
He's saying he feel great with what he's doing, and he does whatever.
But
he
he's
wants.
never tapped into my frequency to know how he feels.
He's saying he feels great though, just like you.
Yeah, but someone can say a lot of things. I'm saying, have you really tapped into further frequencies?
Have
Like
you,
there's
Bruce?
further frequency for me to tap into.
Yeah, I don't eat any fruit. I think it's disgusting. I think it's horrible.
And that's what I'm trying to say. That's
And
what I'm trying to
I'm
say.
also allergic to fruit.
Yeah,
so
so
I wouldn't
am
be
I.
able to do your diet anyway.
I'm allergic to fruit.
No,
so
it's not that I want you to do my diet. I want you to do what's best for you. You just need to be the best version of yourself. In life. That's
I
it.
am.
Why are we arguing?
We're not arguing.
We're not arguing, we're
Just
just
put a
having-
1-2 point, and I'm just giving
We're
you
not,
back.
we're
innit?
not arguing.
Come on.
We're just having a conversation, Bruce. Bruce, chill out.
It's the emotions, man.
Give
The
the bomb
emotions,
back,
man.
Mike.
The emotions.
No.
Bruce has smokes. He's a
You know what
smoke.
it is? You know what it is? You do semen retention, yeah? I haven't had sex in 3 days. That's too much for me.
And it's too much for you. For
That's
sure.
too much for me.
That's what I'm saying. I can see you itching, man. You're itching, man.
Hey,
I don't know how you do it.
That's cool, man.
control
That's
yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Control
I need to
yourself,
go-
Bruce.
when
I
you-
need
when
to
you
go
eat
home and
the
work
meat-
out.
when you're eating the meat and you're taking on that energy, you'll be surprised what it's doing to you.
Man said he's looking to go home and
You'll be
wank.
surprised what that meat energy is doing to
You're
you.
taking on that meat.
I'm just on the
That's
fruits
lava.
and veg and I'm good to go.
All right, then we got Miss Ink in the building. Yeah, she's gonna do a freestyle in it. You get what I'm saying?
And she's gonna sing as well.
yeah, sing
Yeah.
it
I'm
out.
not singing.
Nah, man, you're gonna sing as
I'm
well.
not
That was the
singing.
plan.
You're gonna
Nah,
sing
that
and you're gonna cook
That
the
was in the
chicken.
contract. Don't do that.
Okay, well, I'm not singing.
Make sure you cook the chicken at
But
the end,
the
though, yeah?
beat's hella quiet on the thing, so can you make sure it's loud, please?
Yeah, don't.
Why? To drown you out. We want to hear you.
No, but I want to hear it, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Alright,
We ready, yeah?
yeah. What am I doing?
So basically,
Listen.
you gave your biggest sin,
okay.
your best deed. I know everyone's gonna
My
say,
best
"Oh,
deed.
don't talk about my deeds," because it's not a deed if you talk about it. But we've got to equal out the energy. We're gonna ask you for a big sin. We need a deed to keep the energies aligned. You get me? We're dealing with electric.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
I don't really know for a specific deed, I can't lie, because I feel like I try to help and do as much as I can for people that I love. I really don't know. I would say maybe like I used to work housing the homeless. And with that, I was like their like emotional support system. Like I'd help get them jobs, get ready for interviews, and like then find them a place to live and support them while they're in like their new place. And I think like I stayed close with quite a few of them. The relationships that I built with them, I think that's what made me feel really good. I felt so good, like about myself when I was working there because it's so rewarding. So yeah, I would probably say something like that.
come on, Papa. Where we going now, Alex?
We're gonna go with Carnivore.
Okay.
Bruce,
my-
don't interrupt, please.
I won't give him the mic, don't worry.
My deed is during all lockdowns and all that nonsense, I formed groups, got everyone out there, made people happy. I bought like a little cart. We used to go to the park every Sunday, and I would make teas and coffees and everything.
No
and
popcorn chicken.
No popcorn chicken. But used to take things to them so that everyone felt a bit happier because people were isolated. Made sure I hugged more people, not less. Didn't stay locked away. Fought against it. Helped organise some big things that changed some things.
Papa. So basically, you just,
I kicked butt.
Come on, man.
All right, in general.
I'd say I'm living in my purpose, and I'm someone that the younger youth can look up to see that you can change from one side to the next spectrum. Like, you know, you can make excuses for yourself, but you know, that's not a life to live. So there is a way to get out, and you don't have to work for no one. I work for myself, and I'm living good. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm someone for people to look up to, and I'm living in my purpose still.
Okay, so basically, you want to be a role model for those younger to see that certain lifestyles is not needed.
Most definitely, man. We need people to look up to, man, because most of the time you're looking up to a man and he's on quite mad things. So it's best to look up to someone that's on positivity and pushing the righteous thing, you know what I mean? And that's it.
Yeah, man, that's one thing you can agree with, innit, Carnivore? Even if you don't agree with eating plants,
100%. 100%.
Yeah, man. Respect. Let go.
Yeah, Katie.
Okay. I'm definitely going to bring it back to the care work that I do. I think the best thing, it's not always, because I've never done care homes, I've always done live-in, so it's literally just me and that person, and if things go wrong, it's on me. I can't blame anyone else. And a lot of the time, it's not appreciated, you're not valued, sometimes you're spoken to like shit, like it's not nice. But the fact that I can rise above it and still treat that person with kindness and not be tit for tat or petty or cruel, because I know they may not be able to help it, but just rising above and still doing the right thing is probably my best deed.
Care work can be a hard job. You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's not easy, you get me? So, respect for that. But yo, I feel like we've had a good show, man. I feel like a lot of people will watch this for different reasons. You get what I'm saying?
They're going to think that Katie does OnlyFans and then going to tune into it and be upset.
Yeah.
Man, looks deceiving.
That's the only time we mention OnlyFans this whole fucking
episode. It's demonetized anyway. COVID. You got this person, that person. You get what I'm saying? Missing, thank you for coming. Bad Boy Freestyle.
Love.
General Juices. Everyone make sure you go check them out as well. You get what I'm saying? And respect, obviously, understand that the mission that you're on, and at your age, the self-awareness to even, you know, be talking the way you're talking and be confident in yourself. Heavy, bro.
Manners and honourable respect every time.
Heavy, you get me? So keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing what your message, and it's only positivity that you bring in. So respect, bro. Katie, keep twerking. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, you're doing the care work and all that. It's big respect for them kind of things there, car. It's not easy, you get me? So, yeah, man, respect to you. And Rachel, you get what I'm saying? Like, you're on your diet and you're calm as hell. Under pressure, you don't fold. You get me, car? People, you've been getting it from all angles. You get what I'm saying? And you still study and able to just, like, articulate yourself as best as you see possible. And you know what I'm trying to say? Like, hold your thoughts. So, big respect for that. And most people do in here eat meat, so I don't know why they're not jumping in for you anyway. You get me? But yeah, it's been a good show anyway. And that's it. Lex has been on his phone for the last
2 minutes.
Yeah. But,
2 minutes.
Either way, I've been Cinespeed.
I've seen a let go.
And we're out.